Go 5.
So, at one point I had to return, huh? Now I'm exhausted. The real war wiki, the truth is never black and white. The right opinion. Yeah. What do we listen to? What's that? You know. I see. Music for staying calm. What happens if I type that? Cute songs to help you relax and stay calm. Cute. Sure. I take it. I take it. So, there's a lot to do. The first sentence should say at least that much. There's a lot to do. Not standing up. A lot to do and not enough time. And my mentality is tired. No, that's amazing. It's just great. When your mentality is just tired. I don't know. Different moods every single time. I'm just an old man. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just an old man. I am just old. I should totally play shooting games at one point. I should play shooting games like a Destiny or some. Those are free. And shooting and say that it's pretty mediocre and move on. People say it's good, people say it's bad. I feel like it's gonna be pretty mediocre. And since I'm an old man that's bad with light, I'm just gonna get blinded by the effects. Because I'm old. No other excuses, I'm just so old. So old that I can't stand the lighting of the guns. The guns muffle? You know what I mean. When you shoot, light come out of gun. And that thing. And also when the bullet reach ground and explodes. Because a lot of things explode in Destiny. Yeah, but again, everything for the future. At one point I will test it. And at one point I will say it's mediocre. And then I get like 10 views or something, and then I start being like, oh, I gotta play this game now so I don't lose my viewers. Stuff like that. I probably won't do that because I'm so old. That I wouldn't even realize what happens. Well, I'm not gonna voice that for now. Wait, it's over? Yo, music, don't go over. I need to listen to you. So I don't, boom. The Nightmare Banquet, alright. Desperately wish it would go away. I mean, not so desperate. I like Halloween, but, I'm just a bit weak for Halloween. I'm not too great of a Halloween guy. There's another person, close friend of mine who's good at scaresies, and he likes that stuff. Not me. I'm weak, but I'm planning on playing some. I'm not sure if I do it, but I planned it. What? Dota Underlords. I've never heard anyone talking about Dota Underlords after, you know, I was there. Whatever happened to that? Just to check for something else. Alright. Sometimes I miss the old times. Sometimes I really do. So. Oh boy. Forget. It's always that time of year. Yeah. Not reading that out because, you know, I'm not so vocal right now. I don't know. Just, you know, mood changes. You don't have any, you know, your body. You don't eat regularly or, you know, stable stuff. No, I do. I'm just somewhat tired. And even I can see that it's gonna be annoying if the singing is gonna continue. Dear friends. And I'm oh no. Alright. You know, basic guidance on how to be an idol. If you can't sing well, practice a bit. And, you know, make up for the lack of talent. If there's anyone really wondering why my advice would be, never give up. That is the right mentality for Elizabeth. Even though, you know, this guy will probably not survive. And this guy will also probably not survive. Oh no. Speaking of pyramids, you know, I didn't know up until, you know, a couple of years that, you know, they built the pyramids, but the, you know, the supposed slaves even got their own, you know, graveyards next to them, to the big pyramids, so they got their own cemetery. I don't know. They weren't treated badly, is what I wanted to say. Up until now, there was always the boy, you know, the good old Egyptian place was not too good of a place. Pretty hot, not enough food, not enough water, you know, and then you gotta build pyramids all day. But you know, at least you got that, and they were treated nicely. Maybe, hopefully, probably not. Maybe, I'm not sure. Hey, elite Spartan 10. You know, your name reminds me of someone telling stories about his training. I do remember he was a YouTube guy. Speaking of, I should do a YouTube check to see if no, all by myself on the YouTube, as usual. Oh, there's a lot to talk about, and I should really keep that for just chatting streams if I will ever do that. But anyways. Bah. Alright. Oh no. Alright. I do have her here. I like her more than the other one that I have on my other account. You know? The other thing that's, you know, in the focus and gets damage bonus. I really dislike Wu Zetian quite a lot. Really dislike this thing. But that's me. You know, you guys like whoever, I dislike whoever, and we don't get in our ways. Please don't go explaining why she's good. You need a first impression. You need to, if you like. For me, sometimes, you know, I say, oh, you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but for me, first impressions are pretty important. Don't make a bad first impression. It's gonna stick for a long time. Yeah, Neb can tell you a song or two about this. With bad impressions sticking a long time, you're not gonna go. And it's a bad thing to have as an habit, but that's just how it is. Just don't do it, forehead. Just don't do it. So, anyways. Oh no. I wonder what this place is. I wonder if this is an alternate dimension where it's just, you know, I guess, you know, our servants live there. Or the some. Nah. And then autumn is one of the best seasons, I tell you, because this is the beginning of winter, which is the best season. Autumn is, I just get really, you know, surprisingly melancholic and calm when it comes to autumns. It's a good time. It's a good time. Definitely not sweating and, you know, sweating a lot and having to keep your window open or your fan or whatnot. God, I definitely appreciate the autumn seasons. And I should start clicking, yeah. Alright. Yeah. Oh no. Castle's scared there. No. We have to do this sacrificer thing. Oh, is there something happening? There's a credit scenes happening. Give me a second. Ah, the elegant man. How did she mistake me for the elegant man? Kotaro, thanks, friend. I like the music though. The music gives me at least, yeah. Oh. Oh. No. Life is fine. Life is fine. So. Can I do this auto? Yeah, thanks. So. Yeah, I think I don't want to click, yeah? Oh man. Okay. Why? 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 Why do I have to go through the suffering here? Why can't we live in peace? In peace and harmony? Oh. Who's the Dapa guy? Ah. Oh wait. Oopsie. No, wait. No, we did go through the singularity. Alright, I was wondering. We did go through that singularity, so we know his name. I forgot it, but you know. We did know his name. A spirit form. That's something rare. Spirit form. Oh, what a nice guy. What a nice person, but sadly, yeah. He's out of the picture. So, you're a good, B rank. Uh-oh. Oh no. We wouldn't dare to send him to his death. We wouldn't dare to do that, right? That would be awful and evil. No man. Oh no. You don't know the horror and trembling nightmares I have ever since we heard the voice first. It is dark. Yeah. They are covering in fear. No, he's an old man, come on. He would enjoy it, but he cooks for the whole staff. She's excused. She doesn't want to die, which just makes sense. Makes sense. Ooh, I just see the 3-star C is quite good. Impressive. So, obviously I'm playing it by 2. A YouTube check. Alright. This is gonna be a lonesome road, which is fine. The lonesome road has always been the place for me. So, should we pull for her as a funny thing? As a funny haha joke? Nah. Oh, probably not. Oh no. Well, how dare you? How dare you betray me? I can't believe it, honestly, that she would betray me of all people. What did I do wrong, huh? What did I do wrong, huh? Oh yeah, keep on altering, friends. Dear friends, this is desperation and despair right here. Can we survive this while I push my glasses up? No. The horror. Well, at least it's not the classic horror, at the very least I can sort of understand this type of horror. I can relate to this, not the other type of horror, the classic one, the spooky one. Sashi Shin. Yeah. Did we get wait. Oh no. Into what? That's not good. That's really bad. God, Kiyohima's charge rate is amazing. If only she could deliver more than that. So, hey, maybe we get to be free. To be truly, truly free. Oh no. That one image that you should not remember. I mean, at the very least I have to say she does look nice. On a I'm too tired to explain myself. Hey Purple, what up, man? I'm not reading this. I'm just giving commentary in the background, so my sanity stays sane. but I have to play the game at the same time. He's not gonna survive. He's not gonna like this too. Are you barely starting the event? Yeah. Oh, bro, Robin Hood. What up, friend? Wait. Oh, you guys showing up right now just to mock me. Oh, you guys mock me. You too. Everyone. Yeah. Let's go fix some. Oh. My most trusted commander. Second in commander. Now he's betraying us. As everyone does. But I understand. Used to cook, you know. If you're cooking, then there's only one thing for you to do. I can barely talk. So, enemies, pumpkin knights and pumpkin skeletons. Ah, okay. Just a second, I gotta see what's the thing you're actually searching for. Dude, I should totally pull for that event, right? So I should totally pull for that event. Oh yeah, what happened? Did you get something on this event, Purple? Don't mind me. I'm just searching for a CE right now. Don't mind me. Appearances of knights. Cool. Get this guy in. So, no, not yet? Alright. You bet A set. Regret? You bet A set. I have no idea how this goes, but hey. I like A set. It's a good band. No, it's not a band. I just enjoy the good music in the background. Honestly, it's pretty good. I'm surprised. For a little bit, I will leak out excitement out of my voice, just to go back to the monotone ways of my life, which is being tired. Yeah. I mean, at the very least, you got the funds, man. Session. Session? Yeah, is he called like that? At least he got the funsies, man. You did pretend to be Hassan though, so I'm gonna be eternally resent you for, you know, trying to impersonate an old man. The old man didn't do nothing wrong, huh? Oh no. Who could that be? A faithful encounter. Someone that we don't know, or might know. Who could that be? That's a fast introduction, friend. I take it. So they hunt her. We gonna roll once the shop restocks. All right. Hey. Oh, what? What is happening? Wait. What? What is happening? Why is she bigger than her? Like twice as big. Alright. If there's a golden rule. I have to stop this for a little bit. There's a golden rule if people fight for you. Do not take the lowly one. If they are being chased by the police, there's only one thing, meaning that it can only get worse when you just dare to look at her direction. Go to the other one. And if you don't want to, always have a smoke screen prepared. this day and age, you should be able to make one yourself. A makeshift out of an egg. You just hold out the egg, put the stuff in, and then throw it on the ground and run. You run. And never look back. Because one will sing at you until you're dead. And the other one, I am not even sure what the other one does. But you should still be careful. If this was a naked guy, you can totally trust him. Because at the very least, he has his heart on his sleeve. Or, you can possibly see more than the heart. But hey, you just know he's crazy. That's all I can say. Nothing wrong with being crazy, am I right, fellas? Nothing wrong with being crazy. It's again with the clear-cut intentions, Always watch out for the intentions. Anyways, I guess we have to help, huh? Sashi-shin. You go and have fun. No, I know your name. I just forgot about it. Do you know the name? Purple, do you know the name of this guy? I don't remember. So I guess there was a takeover on this side, yeah? Someone wants to take over the Chest castle or whatever. It could possibly be you. It could be me. It could even be. Honestly, if I pull for this, I would like to get something that gives me something a C. I would appreciate a C, pretty much. I should totally do so. Just for the C, and then boy, spoop. Defeat 60 pumpkin. Are you serious? Where do you get that many pumpkin knights to begin with? They don't exist. So many pumpkin knights. There's no way that something like this exists. I totally forgot I didn't send you on the front. So of course we didn't see her in action. I can use the story Okasab Behemoth. Me want the heckling nightingale, see, but you need to LMB that. So I wouldn't, let me give you a quick CE review. After, let me look it up online. I don't have anything. CE review. Man, I like doing reviews and talking about stuff, man. and I'm hyped for the YMHX event. I could possibly get a second one, but why would I summon for another MHX? She's not good. Wait, did I skip? No, I didn't. Didn't I? I didn't. Let this play out while I look at the craftsies. Event craftsies. So what do we have here? I see it's done by Redrop. The first thing that's worth noting, and the second thing is max limit break. There's a 30% instead of a 25, and more critical damage, which is 20. 20 is pretty decent, surprisingly, because I think it's double. But don't ask me. I heard it somewhere before, and I don't think, based on the calculations, I don't think it's double. It just gives you a multiplicative one. It doesn't say times 2 in in brackets, mal thing. It doesn't show it. There's a big calculation for that. It's pretty simple. They just add everything up for it. Just add everything together. We don't care what it does. I just want it because of the art. I understand, friend, but I give you something of a review, so you know where you can apply it, friend. And even if you don't apply it anywhere, I don't care. I give you a review because I'm crazy. No one cares for my opinion. Honestly, no one cares for my opinion. So obviously this one is made for more offensive units that play with with MP looping. Surprisingly enough, 30% is pretty good. Divine Banquet has to 30%, so it's gonna get you far with the 30. So yeah, I think it's really good for MP looping and or for servants that are supported by Merlin. So this CE, surprisingly enough, has a lot of utility. You can just use it on Merlin comms, and everything works on Merlin comms. That much you guys know, right? And that's my CE review. I hope you liked it. So yeah, that's the truth. No one listens to me because of my opinions. They just listen to me because they need background noise, right? Impressive, lady. I would say with that smile you're 50% more suspicious. But I take it. I mean, she gets gamer score points, okay? She's a NEET, and NEETs get gamer score points. If she's a NEET, that means she's NEET. Pun intended. Please strike me down later with an iron-headed baseball bat. Yes, those can be also wood. Can iron baseball bats be wood? I'm not sure. This thing fell down again, it's the 5th time, just give me a second. I need to apply something. Because the walls don't like this. Yeah. The walls don't like sticking on it. And I don't like this thing going away from it. So I have to stick it back on the wall. So. If you guys want to know what I stick on the walls, obviously it's... Just a second. So, apply more stickies. That's easy. If it doesn't stick the first time, you stick so much stuff on it until it starts sticking. Anyways. It's those noise reducer thingies, you know? The things that professional sound makers place on their walls, hoping that their sound doesn't get through. But I have to say, it doesn't work. Because the walls are thin. So the sound of me might not go out, but it still goes out. But the sound outside still goes in. Because it's so thin. It doesn't matter. I have to layer it on both sides in order to not hear anything. But that would mean you would see it on the, outside, and that wouldn't look too good. I don't want to, plaster the other side of the wall, which is not my room, with stuff that, looks not great. I've been reading Demon Slayer all day. Dude, did you read the new chapter, boy? I'm woke for a second. Did you read the new chapter? If not, then I will not say anything and go back to sleep mode. Demon Slayer's lit! Anyways. Thanks. I don't consider myself to be great either. Uh-oh. She's asking those gamer questions. 2D or real life, dude. And I say, frickin' whatever, man. You choose whoever and whatever, yeah. They're never loyal, honestly. They are never loyal to begin with. Machines. Nanomachines, son. I am on chapter 141. I only started today. Okay. Those poo-poo soundproof things. No, the soundproof things work, but it doesn't work because the walls are thin. Like, if you catch the drift. Imagine that. You have a solid wall. Brick wall. And you put those soundproofers there. It'll work. No, wait. I don't think they reduce sound or repel sound that well. But you know what I mean. But if you put it on a piece of paper, that's a whole other issue. This is where it starts getting old. You know, putting soundproof things on a piece of paper probably doesn't work. It's still going through. Don't worry, my walls are not paper thin. It's not that exaggeratedly thin where people literally see me all the time. Because the wind can blow my room up and down. No, don't worry. So. Mecha Ellie. at least in the next year is not gonna be an Ellie Elizabeth year, and the year after that is Saber Wars. I hope Saber Wars is good. And why do they stack on top of a pyramid another thing? Yeah, should totally not do that. Yes, agreed, Da Vinci. Agreed, lol, W. True. It's another servant, obviously. Come on, dude. Ride with the tides, man, and understand what's the wrong with the problem, bro. Ride the tides, understand the waves, cruise the seas, and, you know, everything will work out at the end. Bro. So. That's an assassin. The term assassin is going, you know, further and further away. That's a good smile. That's a really good smile. Good job, Lars. Good job. I think this is all a play. Yeah, I think this is all a play, yeah. She's pretending. Don't let your guard down because a cute face is asking you for stuff. Never do that. What's this game? I've never seen it before. Oh, hey Neb. What up, dude? Is there music playing? Give me a second. I saw this on the other screen. I wanna know, is there music playing? I would say it's mediocre out of 10, but you know, that's cool spooky music, so it works on this context. Dude, Nap, what up, my dude? I'm gonna pull right now so I get a CE. Watch me go and get a servant instead. Get. Now that I called it out, I get nothing. And guess what? I don't care. But I do those laughs. As little monotone as possible, but there's still a bit of monotony in there. Anyways. Dude, there's still this thing happening. But I've wasted all my SQ, so I guess we can't do that. Anyways. Well, we're gonna get ourselves a CE tonight, or a servant, I rather hope. Which means I get a servant. No, I don't even get anything at all. Boom. Nice. As expected. Hey, it's better than nothing, honestly. I'm surprised. It's better than nothing. Poopy grind. That was just a map theme from last year. No, the map theme from last year stack upon another map theme. It's just not even a theme that's of last year because they reused it, so to speak. That's the next level, man. That's some next level thing. That's golden, I would say. Never tell you to roll for a servant I have so little care for. I didn't even know much about until this event. Yeah, it's a support servant, TLDR, and I don't want her because she... Ooh! Thank you very much. Yoinky the yoink yoink. I like the C because it looks good. So, yoinky the yoink yoink. Can we get that LMB? Perhaps. Gaben. Anyone? Gaben. Lol. Now that I pulled my daily pull, I have no idea. I will probably not get something good anymore. Dude, let's pull for this one. Get another Musashi, and then with an MP2 Musashi, we're gonna win everything. Yes. Dude, that's gonna be amazing. After that, I switch back. Like I said, there's nothing to save up for right now, so we might as well just have some fun. Pull a little left and right. Go crazy, you know. I could have 10 pulled. I could have 10 pulled if I cared. Is that cool? No, it's Diarmuid. Diarmuid is telling me the next one is gonna be a girl following him, so I will not pull. I need CEs. Sadly, I am not able to get CEs. I mean, I do. You know what? I'm gonna pull a lot more until I get it LMB'd. The initial thing. It's a good thing my high amounts of you know, how would you call this? I really like how I stay consistent in doing things, you know, and don't forget about them. And 2 seconds later, I could have done story to get 3 squads. Could have done story, but I don't want a 10 roll because I don't care. Like I said, just pull something. If I get a C, cool. If I don't get it, and fine, then not. I don't need to 10 roll. I could have done it, but like I said, why would I do that? Except you go hit me with those true messages, you know. But what if you get a 5-star true for forehead? True Omega lol W. Dude. Hitting me with the hard truth. What if you get some 10 roll for Tomo? I can't, because it punches into the paid quads, and I don't like that. I don't like using paid quads on normal banners. Dance game, disgusting creatures. What? Okay, it's this guy. And why would I waste a paid quads for freaking normie banners when there's nothing even guaranteed on it? Normie banners, man. Unbelievable. Calling those normie banners out. Yes, Saturn. So it's normie. You can grind enough quads to have 33 quads from the story. Yeah, but I don't care. Normie quads, man. So what's the objective, friends? Defeat Air's 8 scarecrows. Completing this mission will unlock prayer room. Completing this will unlock watchtower. Alright. What did I wanted to search for again? Dude. Bros, I'm not feeling so well. I'm not feeling so woke. So far the story is the same as in Halloween. Something is happening, huge tragedy, and now we move on to solve that problem. Maybe it's gonna turn better as we go through the ranks. Scarecrows. You know, I knew there were scarecrows. I have no idea where they are though. Oh, they're only on the attendance room. Yeah. Do I get some yet? No. I get the 3rd copy and then I take a break, boys. Is that a deal? Is that a Doom Dudley deal? No, you know what? I pull a single one again. Because I feel like it. You know what Nap says is true. But instead I'm gonna pull for this. No, I don't wanna pull for this. I wanna put no. Yes, no. No. Definitely not. Yes, maybe I get a 3 stars. No. I'm gonna pull for this. No, I can't. I will free summon. Thanks. You teach me a good lesson today. And that's all there is, folks. This is how you mentally prepare yourself to pull. Like a god. Skeletons and scarecrows. Alright, friend. I take you with me. Reach for the skies. Dude, I got Spartacus, bro. I should totally make him level 90. Spartacus squad. We're squatting, we're dancing, we're jabbing. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? That's the third copy. That tells me I'm getting lucky. That tells me I'm lucky. I'm lucky tonight on the free summons. Boy, yeah, let's continue. I'm teasing you. I might pull, yeah. I might just wake up and pull, yeah. Getting the 5-star you don't want me to get, and then everything is gonna be amazing. Everything's gonna be amazing. Only 2 more copies and then I'm free to go. And even getting the best thing I wanted for this Halloween is a 3-star C. Because honestly, if not for the art is pretty fine, but I think the art on the C is a little better. I like those two. Looks good, you know, looks good. I appreciate good art. That's why I summoned for it free. Getting it for free, man. I mean, you're probably gonna dislike Osaka Behema after seeing how they butchered her lines. They butchered her lines? What happened, dude? Yo, I've been reading this, and she sounds a little bit in an in-between between, you know, give me a second. I'm not too great with names. She sounds in an in-between of Suzuka Gozen and the second Elizabeth. Who's also a third already or a fifth, I'm not sure. Is that always like that? Is she usually like that? Or is that just an act? Which I surmise it was. To drop our guard so she, you know, she plays us like a fiddle. Speaking of fiddle. Fiddle on the deck, I would not like to play this on stream because it is German shanties. I want to listen to sea shanties. I can't listen to sea shanties because those songs help me cope with anxiety. The cute songs to help you cope with anxiety. And I tell you, I'm just always tired, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to cope for anxiety if you're just tired all the time. That's great. Now I'm not tired because I didn't sleep or anything. I'm just tired. Tell me, is she really like that? It doesn't matter really if this is a spoiler on the story. She's gonna betray me later on or whatnot. But is she really like that? So, her weep crab is just their bad choice of dialogue for her. What? Her weep crab is just their bad choice of dialogue for. Oh, you mean accent or something? I mean, way for her to speak. I don't know what that's called. The way a person speaks. So, oh, that's why she sounded so off like Suzuka. But Suzuka wasn't an act. She was totes into that. Am I right, bruv? Dude, bro. Yo, I need those CEs, so all my friends go away, they don't have the CEs. I need appearance rates, man. Bro, I get a 4th copy and then I'm glad. 4th copy and we're going home, man. She's Japanese anyway, why the hell does she use Weeblingo and combo Japanese English words? That is a good one. That is a good one I wanted to ask. I'm not that type of person that likes to mingle words together like, you know. I used to hear, you know, German English doesn't sound too great. You don't mix them together, and since then I've been also trying to keep them away. But sometimes it just, you know, comes out. Words are failing on me, so what can you do? Combo language really sounds strange. Petition for me to finally learn Japanese and do art. So I can sell good loot art and then everyone's gonna be like, dude, he's my hero. He's doing the good job. No, never mind. Oh, by the way, speaking of good fight, here. I don't know. How's it called again? I'm gonna find it. I'm just gonna spread the word. You don't have to donate anything or some. Here. Moist Meter, Modern Warfare. Boy. Oh boy. So I have to go to this. Then I have to go to this. Then I have to close this and don't let it play. Here. Team Trees. Not sure if I can open this up right now. Give me a sec. There's Minesweeper for some reason. So, properties. Here. So, real quick. So, teamtrees.org is an organization that plants trees for every dollar donated, and you know, I just wanna get the word out. World is not looking too great, you know. You might want to donate every now and then if you have $1. You don't have to, obviously. Just spreading the word is enough. Maybe another one will help. Obviously, it's always nice to do it, but you know, I didn't do it yet because I'm a broke boy. I'm the brokest boy that there is. So yeah. And I don't want to be an hypocrite on saying you guys should do it. And if you guys can't do it either, that's fine. Just spread the word. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Here, I just gonna show you. I just gonna tell you who did all those, who donated. It's the one thing Mr. Beast was starting. You know, Mr. Beast was the one who did the video about those trees growing thing, and he is the first spot with a 100k donated, 102 and 100 on the third place. So he did donate quite a lot. Asmongold also did it. Chris Ramsey. Spy Ninjas. Guava Juice. Jotaro did it. Come on, dude. If Jotaro did it, you know. Dan Tia TDM. Was it a Minecraft YouTuber? Yeah. Notch did it. Although all those guys could just sign with those names. So yeah, to take it with a, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Those guys could have been just randoms, but still, it's pretty nice. So yeah, trees, man. Yeah, grown trees, boy. Because who knows when the world is ending if there are not enough trees. Because, you know, oxygen is pretty important for our lives. You might hear that oxygen is bad for your body, you know, which is sort of true. But at the same time, if you don't have oxygen in your body, you're pretty much dead. You might get hurt from oxygen, and it's, you know, scientifically proven. But it's also scientifically proven that you die within 5 minutes, whether how long you can hold your breath without oxygen. So just, you know, take this in for a second. I know it sounds really weird, you know, oxygen, you know. What? I can die without it? But hey, I'm just spreading the word. You don't have to believe me. If you think that's honestly false, that's you, man. That's you. That's something I can't just, you know. It's just how it goes, man. If you don't believe me, that's fine by me. Oxygen being like that. I know it's pretty tough to, you know, swallow the pill, but life goes in both directions. Yeah, it's not gray, it's not black and white. It is all of it is gray at this point, because people like to argue about stuff. The chapter, yo, dude. So she's jumping. Yeah, okay. Nap has been not typing anything. He's just been surprised by the facts and, you know, the fact that I've been, you know, advocating for something like this. But it should be pretty obvious. I'm an outspoken person, so obviously if something like this reaches my ear, I will probably spread the message. Because, you know, that's just how I am. A, I'm a spurk, and B, I'm, you know, I'm caring for the world, yeah. You know, how do we get to enjoy our loot more anymore if the world is gone for good? No one can, dude. So we should totally do something about this. That's just a temporary thing, though. Because the big issue is something I can't even talk about, or it's gone into the other direction. Something a streamer should never do while playing gacha games, you know? There's a clear-cut line between playing gachas and talking and advocating about something. Raising the red flags, yeah? Speaking of red flags, I would like to listen to Billy Talent songs again. Good songs, good songs. But I'm old, so yeah. Probably say, dude, that's old. No one listens anymore to them. And I say, probably. You're probably right. Just do what the Mayor did in Lorax and sell air. Sell air. Fresh new air, dude. You know, at this point it turns into a luxury to have air. Imagine that. It's not even as a joke. Imagine that. There were movies made not about air, but about I did say I'm gonna slap myself later. It was about life. They traded time. You know, the time that you have left in life until you're dead. They traded that. I don't know what the movie was, you know. I don't know what the movie was called, but you know, they did sell time. It couldn't be far off because, you know, that's just how it goes in this world here. Couldn't be far off at all. So need to sort out the rarities. Man, I don't want to click all the time. It's a clicker, clickety, click it, click. People realize, oh, this guy's playing on an emulator. Guess we have to block him out. You know? That way, if we block him out, he can't advocate for this game anymore. We are so smart. Look at us. We are actively fighting against this game by, you know, we're actively supporting this game by not supporting the game and banning all the peeps that, you know, play this online. Dude, we're so smart. I should totally get a medal for this. Preventing our name from spreading. Now that's some local stuff. That's some local dedication, I tell you. The local man needs that more than the average outside guy. Imagine that. Imagine the FGO never being translated, so I have to learn Japanese instead. Cause it's too outside, man. It's too outside. Dude. I'm out of words. Alright. I've bought quite a lot. And with bought I mean I didn't buy, but hey. I still didn't work on the Musashi. That much is telling you how lazy I've been. I've been so lazy. Trust me, I know. Motivation's a bit, you know, iffy at times, but should still be there. It's not gonna end. It's probably not gonna end like you know, Epic 7, where I said I would totally play this game and I've never touched it ever again. Dude, I'm dreading the moment I touch that game again. That's how much of a grind this game is. I'm dreading the fact that I have to start it at one point again. It's worse than FGO, honestly. FGO is just, you know, you do what you want at the end of the day. Just use one server, and if you can't beat the map, that's on you. But Epic 7 is, oh boy. All about that, you know, you gotta play it better, friend. You gotta make it better. You gotta make it all efficient. And I don't like that anymore. I used to like that. I still do. But you know, you have to be on the curve, bro. You have to be on the curve. You have to be the one that initiates that. And if you're on the if you're still relevant till then that's cool. That's what I mean. You have to put dedication and time on it. Which, God, one good thing I can say, one of the good things about FGO I can say is that at the very least it doesn't chain you into the game. It doesn't force you to play this game all day, like I do already with the Galia Lost. God, I'm addicted to that thing, and I'm raging in this game like a normal dude at this point. That's crazy, man. Just raging in a freaking mobile game. That's the height, man. That's the height of boomerism. That's where I am. Bro, Musashi's still not leveled up. I know, dude. I know, dude. Did I ask for her? Honestly not. But I do appreciate her. But I have 7 sabers or something. Leveled up already. She's the 8th. If you feel like I'm joking, I'm not joking. Brave Elizabeth, Artoria, Mordred is leveled up, Suzuka's leveled up, Summer Fran is leveled up, Nero's leveled up. You know, don't trust me, just look at this. Look at, I don't need anymore, I just have so many. Here, all of this. And I wanted to level Rama, I wanted to level, you know, Lily in the very, very early ages. I have to talk over this because they're running through my room. I don't like that. Dude, I have too much. I have way too much. And now I have an A+ tier Saber as well that I have to level up because she's pretty good at what she does. Frick, man. I tell you, frick, man. A+ tier, dude. A+ tier. Maybe she's not that great. Maybe I'm just spooping myself and she's not that great after all. Huh? Could always be, could always be. Yeah, here, eat the rest too. I don't need those foes. Need to make room. So, or rum. Man, I butchered that word. I know there's a person out there that says rum, and I say rum. Goes worse and worse. At this point, you don't even recognize the word itself again. It's gonna be a butchered whatever. Oh, don't worry, this Musashi's gonna end up level 80, 88 or something. I'm keeping that statement up now. That's gonna be a statement for the world. Level 88 Musashi is gonna be amazing. She's gonna outperform every level 90 Musashi in the world. Dude. Now I know what you're saying. Don't you frickin' dare. I'm gonna choke slam you and you know, wish you bad luck. I know. Bruh, dude, what can you do, man? That's just how it goes, friend. She joins Ilya, a better place. Eternally power creep by her own self, but at the same time still useful enough. I mean, you know, Ilya didn't complain. Yeah. And now I have an MP2 Suang Sang, so I even have even less. I have even less of an incentive on using Ilya already. That's really sad. That's way to go down the road, man. Way to go down the road. But hey, she's good. But what if I use 2 single target servants? Isn't that the 5-head statement people was thinking about? Probably. Fortissimo start. Why do we have a music lingo in there? I don't like that. It tells me bad stories about music. Oh. Oh, she's reasonable. Wow. Oh. Okay. Alright. Hey, you know, she's reasonable enough. I might like this version. Yeah, that's a... Huh. That's a reasonable one. That's a reasonable Ellie. She did say lazy, so at least we have one common thing here. Free. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh no. I saw her on my damage up list. Well, at least Camilla's here. With all those thorns, she might not, you know, look too nice, but, you know, summer version. Just have to point it there. Yeah. What? Damn. Someone is hyped up. So what's happening here? Uh-oh. So, oh, Minecraft kid, dude, that's holy weep. Yeah, bro, that's total weep zone, bro. Should not go there, man. That's a reasonable Ellie for once in our lives, though. We're gonna search up if Melka Ellie Chan is looted. Possibly, quite possibly. I am watching Alpha Weep gameplay, Pork, Alpha Weep watching, you know, not even reading out the visual novel type of gameplay anymore, dude. That's where you are, friend. That's where you are. That's where everyone is right now. Not even reading out that stuff. How lazy can I be? Disgusting. Hideous. Feels good, man. Yo, it's yeah. For me it's... Or for not for me, but for the German lads, it's midnight 06, and I guess for the UK's it's 11:06, something like that. What happened to Camilla? Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Can this girl go? Can this girl just run? I don't like her. I don't like Wu Zetian at all. So. Hey. I don't, you know. I don't know. I don't know how to expect from her. She's... Yeah. That should be fine. I don't know what I think about her. She's too nice, yeah? I don't like people that are too nice. It gives me the creeps, man. 4 hours until my alarm. Yeet, what the heck is this? There's sweep stuff, dude. What do you expect? Yes, the loots do exist. I know, man. I know, dude. I know, I said if there's, you know, if it exists, there's part of it, man. The golden rule. I mean, even if something as outlandish as Striders from Half-Life are lootable things, there are loots for Striders, man. Did you hear me what I said? Now repeat with me. There are Strider loots out there. Only one, but there's still one out there after all, nonetheless, man. If you don't know what a Strider is, you will probably not expect it to be looted. That's the thing. You are a degenerate. Degenerate like you belong to on the cross. Dude. What do you say about me? Hey, Farm Grind Order. That's a perfect name for what's happening right now. Playing this game. Hey, dude. Makes sense. Your name makes a lot of sense. So why can't Fate Grand Order consist of more than only grind? I mean, the other half is story, so at least we got some good balance, you know, in between the horror elements, every day, every year, 24 hours, 24 hours, 7 days a year, horror element, and then, you know, a little bit of story. I know it would exist, but it's a robot. Yeah. I tell you, that's just how the human mind works. You just need a basic line of comprehension of an item, of an object, of a being, of a robot, of whatever, and it's lootable already. Easy. Ah, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh no. Is he a fan fiction writer? Oh. Dude. That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah. That doesn't sound too bad at all. Man, I like that Siegfried poster. Anyways. Yeah, that sounds like a good place. So there's still no origin. As a matter of fact, there's no origin for her. So it's just gonna be a joke origin until we get the real thing, yeah? Until we summon her. That is. Ha! Did I say summon? We most likely straight up not summon her at all. Because I'm not pulling for her. I'm pulling for the CE. Not even the 5-star CE, it's the 3-star one. Yeah. So this one... Oh, now she looks normal. You're up, Mash. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good. What? Shoto embellished? Okay, she's totally just lazy. Hey, that's something that everyone has in their insides. And you know, organs they have too, but hey, everyone wants to have a good time. A lazy good old time.
That's pretty good.
Alright. Alright. They ran away. They ran away. They totally just ran away. It doesn't sound like something that would happen normally. But hey, I'm just stating the obvious over here. So. What? No, come on. Don't give him that. Chiron would have figured it out. Yes. You don't mean this? So we don't get any good informations out there right now. So let me just stop that for a second. We don't get any good informations out of this whole thing. We don't get anything at all, as a matter of fact, because all we know is that, you know, now name Osaka Behemoth has a neat room, and that's cool. I like that room a lot. It's stylish, and she got abducted with her caster, and you know, Eddie's also here. There's not much information, you know. There's something that you can surmise out of the actions that already happened before we even saw, or before we even talked to them, based on the fact that we have that bird view over everything. So something nice to add in is that just jump cut this if you already seen who's the perpetrator and stuff like that. We can already surmise that, you know, we got kicked out, but this is nitpicking. That's nitpicking. I give him that. You know, they wanna spin it something because it's Elizabeth talking, so she's gonna try and, you know, jumble it up so she's the hero, but I highly doubt she is. Not in this one. Not the normal version. Yeah. Man. Mechanical Empire. What? I have no better grasp. So. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. She's trying to manipulate us into doing all the work, alright? I see this already happening. And we can't say no. I mean, we could have said no, but hey. It's probably not gonna change much. Yep. Did you try hitting it? Oh. Called out. Who's there? That's the silver version. Hey. I've once thought of you as... Oh boy. Oh wow. That's a good one. What? Alright. Yoshi. My childhood dreams are coming true. Says the guy with the most monotone voice possible. Trust me, I believe I can do this better, but I can't. Right now, not. Sad chapter. Oh, no, if you get into the last one, then it's the worst sad chapter possible. No, I'm not. I'm just... The thing is, I'm always more of a feeler guy, so I take things a little bit too much, and then I cry tears. No, I didn't cry, but I did feel really sad. I you know, just read it, friend. So, Magieli. No, that's something else. Oh, I hope it will never happen. Oh, I hope it will never happen. Wait. I didn't even, yeah, wait. Wait, how can a robot be a servant? I know the Steamcaster is a thing, yeah? How's he called again? I know he is some sort of robot, but hey. You know, that doesn't make sense. Charles Babbage, yeah, he's a real human, alright? He was a real human at the very least. Right? Sora Washiga, what? Alright. Hey, at least we could learn some random Japanese, you know, words. I've still no idea what that means. I can only assume that, you know, it means something about no. Sure, I say it. Oh yeah. Autoplay, let you do your thing. Because I'm too tired to read out everything. Yeah, see? I would have said so too. Yeah. Mecha's better than Magi. Magi doesn't make sense. I'm not sure why I would say that. Alright. Slovenly ways. Oh. Oh, okay. I see what could have happened here. First we're gonna go through. And I don't know why she would do that. You know, it doesn't make sense. Maybe it does make sense. Oh, she's not surviving. Hey, they're on a nickname basis, so you know. Oh. She's a support servant. I'm not sure what she did, but hey, she does it good. Okay, I thought we would just jump in and then, you know, help her out. Oh sure, I would have said let's go. Okay, I guess she's on this side too. She's one of those Monkas. Hey, whatever is you. Whatever's you is you, man. Whatever you is you. People will probably fall asleep if I continue talking like this. But trust me. If I wasn't in that mood, you weren't in this situation. Next time I'm gonna be more hyped. I'm probably gonna be... I'm probably gonna be, you know, a bit more hyped when the actual event comes out where I want stuff. For now I'm just gonna mingle in the background. I mean, you know, I did pull quite a lot for Tomoe. So at the very least I have to say I tried my best. Ooh, I completed the master missions. Speaking of master missions, I should finish those here. Greatly increases defense. I don't like Morph. No Morph is fine, never mind, I like Morph. It's a good one. I like Morph. It's fine. Now she does those, you know, cutesy things. Disgusting. So this is the other thing you play. Hey Lyuda, yeah? Pretty much. Before we go into here. Because you're one of those insane people that don't play FGO. A big warning. A big warning. Gacha. No good. The gacha aspect of the gacha. No good. Hey Weedy, what up, man? You all come in possibly of the worst time, but sure. Where I'm tired out, but hey, you know, my title must have attracted a lot of people, yeah? Because I'm so good at writing titles. Are you gonna end? No, no, no. I'm just what the title says. I am what the title says. I'm old. I need to kill pumpkin enemies. I remember that you have to pay attention. God, paying attention is tough. Isn't that right? Paying attention is so tough, man. So 2K whatevs, man. I wanna pay attention. So. If I'm not making sense, that's just how it goes. I'm just making less sense because I'm tired. But I'm not tired because, you know, I slept enough, but for some reason I feel tired. Okay, what did you say? I feel like I should voice the next few lines or the coming ones. Because, you know, I feel like I'm just in the background giving some commentary and they don't react to me. This feels like streaming. I say them to stuff and they don't react. I can be witty and funny, but hey, I'm glad I got turned off gacha games before they came so widespread. Yeah, that's good, man. That's really good. Yo, Nap, stay away from this person. He's a clean boy. Do you take recommendations? Yo, dude, do it, man. Pump it up, boy. I mean, you know, I will listen to that chill music, but we can listen to something else if you want. Hey, yeah, hey, night one, dude. I should probably send it. Nah, I keep it at hello. Hello is rare, yeah. So, what an elegant curtsy. So she flies using vernal thrusters. As if I know what vernal thrusters means. It probably means some helicopter things, yeah. Dragon, yeah. Oh no. Don't worry, you know, needs don't have to survive. Just give me a second. Needs have to stay in the back line and... Oh, frick. Okay. Sure. If that isn't a mood change, I have no idea what's a mood change. Also this, please, give me a second. Hey, at least we get some cultural, you know, diversity in the stream. Thoroughly appreciated. Thanks for sending that. You know, cultural. I hope they don't say anything bad. It doesn't sound like it, but it could always be. I'll look at the lyrics right now. Yeah, I think it's fine. It's fine. If I get banned for something, then oh boy, it's not my. It wasn't my intention, dude. Can you please unban me? Yeah. Who knows, man? But it should be fine. Sorry, I was F up the mood. Hey, you're the only one recommending stuff at all. It's usually the outlandish stuff too, so it's always something interesting to listen to. Until you realize that's totally not something you wanted to listen right now, but it would be something that you want to listen to later, but hey, fine by me. No, she did beat you. She's more stylish. Must be good. yeah, good friends beat each other. Oh, I mean, aren't they both the same? I don't know who Elizabeth was. Wait, I don't know the deepest law of Elizabeth, but Bafrori. if this rings a bell for you guys, then good. It doesn't ring a bell for me, but hey, aren't they both on the same social standing? Who knows? Got effing annihilated. Dude, I'm not even know what you're talking about. Dude, I have to voice that. Because I'm out of the story if this continues. You're just gonna talk about this and I'm not listening to them there. I listen to them halfway. I have multitasking abilities. I'm still good. Still relevant. As always, I was too lazy at Saturdays, by the way. I'm not only playing this on Saturdays. I was thinking about playing a Medievals again and Dusk. I really want to play those games. And only Saturday is the room right now. I gotta play those games, man. Those good old classic shooting games that I've never played, honestly. I never played those, so don't blame me. Wait, why is she here? Is there any thematic reason as to why our enemy is leading the shop as well? Wait, give me a second. The song is copyrighted in the US under the seal of copyright. Alright. Alright, good. Alright, I'm totally just stopping right now and right here and there. Alright, I keep, yeah. I played 15 seconds. Well, it's just okay. Goodbye, one. I don't know if this is a joke what he's writing there, but hey, I take it for serious. So goodbye, VOD. I gotta figure this out later. 15 seconds. You played some music I don't like. What's this? So, why would communist music be copyrighted? I guess it's a joke rather than anything. But you know, I'm just gonna make sure and not play this. I'm just gonna make sure, you know. I don't care. If they joke around this, I'm not taking that joke. I'm not saying ah a good one. Now play the song. No, I'm not playing this. Doesn't matter for me if it doesn't make sense. If it's, you know, something else. Hey, there's me. That's me too. A big tip: if you play those games, don't play it twice. This is just a nice tip. Nice tip for you. If you play them, don't play twice. So it'll end really badly. God, we did two maps. 2 maps of fighting. Alright. Doesn't even make sense. Yep. Just wanna be safe, you know? I wanna be safe. And any political statements you can say, I don't care. But, you know, I can't indulge in them. I can't say, oh boy, I feel the same way, or the mighty hammer of justice is gonna rain upon thee in the future when I'm a big boy streamer. which is a good joke, by the way. I like that joke. I always do that joke myself. Gonna be a big boy streamer someday. In the meantime, I just, you know, gonna be a small streamer for 18 years. And it makes boom, yeah. Dude, I hate this. Not this, mind you. I hate the fact that, you know, they always have to search for something to the publicity, you know, the newspapers and stuff. They always have to find something like a little secret, and then, oh boy, you know, he said that 20 billion years ago. Now he's gonna be an evil boy. Now he's not good anymore. He's evil and bad. We should totally eat his flesh, consume it so we get stronger. No, that's zombies. No, maybe not. Zombies don't get stronger, really. They only get weaker, right? Depends on the story, though. I'm not sure what she's doing, but I take it. I take it. You should not hunker down so much, friend. It's not good for your body. Stand up straight, friend. Stand up straight. Because even if you were to stand up straight or hunker down, you're still bigger than MHX. Who's one heck of a tiny girl? So. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, the theme is still there. You managed to capture the theme with those songs. I appreciate it. The theme of being tired. Just if you want. Alright, sure. More songs. What's that? Wait. Licensed media muff. Well, it's not. It's you know, it's not Sony, so maybe we're good. Remember, people, if Sony claims one song, he claims them all. Sony, the company that has 500 people working 24 hours just to claim your streams. The only ones that would do that consistently too. Mind me, yeah, there are multiple other ones that do this, but you know, Sony is the one that strikes out as the one that wants all. Companies, man, companies. I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure we were, the last time you recommended music, it was more of a hymn one. I don't know what hymn means, you know. Give me a second. Lingui, can you? Yeah. Hymn. Okay, it's hymn. Without the E. Hymn. Yeah, we are on the hymn thing. I totally spelled that wrong. But yeah, that was East European. This is South American commie. I see. Alright, we gotta move on. We're losing our master missions as we speak. Interesting how the theme just changes based on the where you listen it from. Oh, there's no story, I forgot. We're stuck here. We're their stuck friends. I don't know. Who do we take? We need someone with the event series. Do you have one or two? No. You did pull though. Yeah, I can. No, I don't want to pull. No, I want to pull. No, I don't want to pull. No, I don't want to pull. Let's just send this thing in. Let's go. People must be really confused about what the heck is happening right now. And I will be really angry if the VOD gets taken. Let me check, as a matter of fact, if I had any VODs taken the past few days. Because I usually don't get them taken anymore because I don't listen to songs with singing anymore. I'm so old. I used to be an entrepreneur, man. You know, a copyright striked entrepreneur. Now everything is open. Man, I'm boring. I'm boring as heck, man. Yeah, look at all of this. There's one gone. What's this one? What's this about? Here. I don't know what this is. Give me a second. What is this? I have no idea what that song is. Yeah. Wait. What did I listen to? What one? Wait a minute. Alright, give me a second. Wait, don't overlap. The song's already over anyways. What is this? Shakuhachi Master version 1. What? What is that? So. Oh, really? There's some tunes in the background? Wait. Speak to me, old Gino from the past. Who's slightly younger than now. Man, I used to play Stardew Valley.
Easy man.
Before my
What a
whole
weak
thing
squid
got
that
crashed.
was. That was honestly the weakest squid I've fought so far in my life.
Yeah, and me bragging about fishing in Stardew Valley. There are good times, man. Those were good times. Bragging about fishing in Stardew Valley. like an actual, like an actual alpha male that I am. Unbelievable. I said I would play this game, but I didn't touch it. It's just the progress I had just gone. I don't like it. I feel sad losing all that. Sadly. So let's see. Yeah, there was some flute tunes in the back. It says Shakuhachi Master version 1. I don't even know what that. It just shows an instrument. It just shows probably a Japanese instrument. So I highly doubt that you can you can claim an instrument or what instrument sounds do in the background. Like I will still mute this part, I guess. Boy, oh boy, they really don't want that. They really don't want that flute song to be played. And we don't want that. We don't want the flute song. The flute song is evil. It's gonna get you, man. It's gonna get you. I have no idea. It's crazy. So, some fun, yeah. Akiza. Hey, Akiza. Akiza with the RPG Aya, the pay to win Aya. No joke. I didn't get one for free. I got this one though. Okay, I got Tag Gun because I rolled for channel points and stuff. New feature. And second, I got this. RPG Booker. And I have no idea what this thing is. I think it's a fat cat with a party hat. Which rhymes pretty good. So at the very least I give him that. Oh, there's another one band. Give me a second. This is my fault though, I think. Yeah, I played Frank Sinatra. They don't really like me having, Frank Sinatra playing. The only thing I can do is I can say no to this. So I can't even mute that part anymore. They don't want me playing Frank Sinatra, yeah. He's too hip, man. He's too hip. Anyways. Yeah, the music was ending anyways. Interesting. More calmer than the other songs you usually have. You go to the chill route. So tell me, Chad, what is this thing? What is RPG Booker? It looks like an animal, that's for sure. Now that I have a closer look at it, it looks like a fat cat with a party, aforementioned fat cat party hat thing. But it could be something different. Maybe you guys see the truth behind that thing. I mean, this is my Ayaya. This is my pay to win Ayaya. It just doesn't look like Ayaya at all, which is fine. Oh yeah, speaking of Ayaya. Speaking of the whole thing. we can segue into another topic, which I really like to do, segueing into all kinds of topics without any thematical, you know, resemblance, without any order. Did you guys hear that not only Shroud that's poached into Mixer, but also how's he called again? Some Destiny streamer, some 4K Destiny streamer, about the game that is controversially good and bad at the same time. So I have no idea how good Destiny is, because the people just say, oh, it's good, no it's bad, it's good, no it's bad, it's really awful. I have no idea. It could be everything at the same time. We take it though. Yeah, I keep Emma Jackson in the front. There's not many opportunities where I can have her in the front. So yeah, anyways, there was this guy getting poached into Mixer, and you know, he had an interesting comment saying that, you know, it's for further growing his you know, stream and stuff, for the betterment of his content and all, which I would say, I don't want to be rude, so I keep it like that for now. But it's fine. He can do it for whatever reason. What I think doesn't matter at all. If he does that, he does that. But yeah, interesting. They're going into the war of who's gonna have the biggest and baddest viewers. I have a report to make. Have they begun to scale the walls? Yes, your majesty. They have secured a route and now on the way as we speak. What would you have us do? Shall we go after them? I regret to inform you that we would not last long in our armor. Then again, I suppose we could change into lighter armor first. But in lighter armor they would have even less trouble tearing us through us. Oh, I know. We could lob pots of oil at them. That's smart. That would make them slip right down the wall since Castle Chesed is so flat. Why did you say it's flat? No joke. She's not gonna react like that, right? No, you throw down boiling hot oil down, and burn them alive. That's how you do it. That's too nice of you. That's not the Halloween way. That's the medieval way. What I would have said. But hey, no need for that. It would be a waste for good oil. Camilla can deal with them. She can. Oh, you there? Throw the knight who just made the flat remark in the... I'm a little bit disappointed in the writing, but I will continue playing the game. just a little bit just a tiny bit disappointment. Just a tiny bit, you know? It works. His choice of words irritates me. Make sure no one repeats that mistake. Huh? What did I say? You know what you said. Queen Mecca leads the guardian of Castle Chesed. She's Castle Chesed. I'm amazed you were able to say that to her face. It's sort of impressive in its own odd way. Got him. What? I was praising her, but it was supposed to be a compliment, flat as justice. You would have said that. Now I'm in a rotten mood. Can you just not build it bigger? Why must humans be so useless, troublesome, half-witted creatures? Point taken. So, Immo Destiny is good for a certain type of person who likes to grind and doesn't care whether the gameplay is good. I saw your message already, but I wanted to read it after the whole thing, and then the joke that I definitely predicted, which is not good. If I, the most densest person in the whole world, can predict a joke from a game, that's not good. That's not a good one. If I can predict a joke, that's not good. I'm dense. I'm a talented swordman. I'm so talented that I can slice through the thickest of air, of you know, mood in air, where everyone is tense. I can slice through it without a care because I don't even know what happened. I'm so dense that the world around me, the air around me compresses into a minimum. And someone who goes near me explodes because there's no air around it. I'm so... No joke. It's all Elizabeth's fault. It is, isn't it? She would go after her subjects or other nobles. She was leading a country to ruin everything she indulged in one of her escapades. Settling ethical concerns aside, the fact that she consistently failed to act, give me a second, that's really harsh, robot girl. Yeah. It's not even something she can fix it. She can fix it. People foremost in her mind speak volumes about her intellect or lack thereof. As expected, this nation needs to be reformed from the ground up, with myself serving as its foundation. Robots taken over. I may have been born from Elizabeth, but I'm entirely new Elizabeth as such. I must protect this nation as the true guardian of Castle Kshetia. Oh my god. La 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 sha la la. You there. Yes, what is this, your majesty? Were you singing something just now? Yes, my queen, our former ruler used to hum it to herself all the time. I just can't seem to get it out of my head. Elizabeth used to hum that? That's right. A humming with this castle is hereby banned. Now go. Your wish is my command, your majesty. No more singing. Singing? Life is an idol. What nonsense. That's the best reality version one. It's the one that doesn't want to sing. That's good. The one that doesn't crack our ears open. I just wait, what does Hector do here? Later. Master, I've analyzed your route on our end and I've discovered there's a single open window. Why don't you start by heading there? So, yeah. So you want me to climb that? The pyramid part? Or, yes, that's right. No, the lower one. Of course I know it would be difficult for you. Can we not go in the castle? Or is it closed? I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention. I don't know if they said we can't go because there are too many people on the front. I have no idea. I have no idea if the inner castle is even a thing right now. There's just a single room with Elizabeth sitting in there. Mecha Alice. Okay, I carry Master on my back. You two can just climb on your own. I want to sit since I can fly. What about you, Betty? He's bad, right? If you think I'm going to let a tattooed mobster outdo me when it comes to climbing... Hey, come on! He's not a mobster. He's a nice guy for some reason. A forgettable guy, but he's a nice guy. Cast apparition secret technique, crane dance. Is that a giant origami crane? People fight with everything these days. What? Where have you been ever hiding that this whole time? No fair, Betty. It's just too damn cool. Flying and attacking with origami. The whole thing's got certain je ne sais quoi to it that attacking with a playing cards just can't match je ne sais quoi. Can't believe I played that right. Or said that right. All those 5 years of learning French worked out somewhere at the very least. I can spell those French words without batting an eye. People are like, whoa, he can speak Frenchese. And I say, no. Are you kidding me? This language is terror. You can't learn that language. You can't learn that language. European languages are all over the place. Tell you, after I met a bunch of people. Really, specifically speaking about Weedy and Minecraft Kid. Those guys are living out the lives, man. With those languages no one can comprehend. With all those rules that don't make sense. So we have to beat up Homunculus. Give me a second. I mean, it's not that impressive, right? After all, doesn't every princess dabble in origami? That's entitlement for you. That's entitlement. Unbelievable. If I wish I could do it. I could fly on an origami. I could be, you know. What could you do? I don't think it's that great, honestly. If it gets wet, you fall down, right? There's no real way to you know, dry paper either. Is there a call? Hello? Hello? Is that really a call? There's a call in the background in this music thingy. Unbelievable. Yeah. How far we've come as humans. That the phone call is these days a sign of music, of tranquility. You say, oh, that sounds nice. I give him that. Be right back. Alright, we. But anyways. Oh yeah, if you want my 2 cents about. Oh yeah, let's finish this one first, and then my 2 cents about Mixer and 2 likes. Heck, I bet Tamamo and Kyo could even make origami out of people if they want. Yeah, I can believe that in Tamamo, and I can believe it in Kyo. Do you know them? On a personal name basis? Ah, let's not try to equate folding paper with folding people. Now come sit by me, master. Daijobu, I guarantee this ride is very comfortable. Yeah, I'm going with Sashi Shin. Okay, I go with Betty. No, I go with my bro. I'm gonna hug him tight. We're gonna have a good time. I go with my bro. See? I put a smile on. Why? Because he's my bro. We're gonna hug our bros like real gentlemen. Tight. No space in between. Unbelievable. She doesn't know what it means to be a guy. This is the part where you're supposed to be all... would you care for... sorry. Would you care to go for a moonlit drive, Osaka Bime? Why would he say that when you're driving? Just, come on, let's go. Hang on tight, master. Yeah. I'm hanging on tight, alright? Bro. Hey, wait for me. No need to be so bashful. Come on, Betty, before we leave you behind. Oh. She's left behind. Her advances don't work on me. Man, what a great view. Oh, let's not take that scenic route here. No. Wow, you're right. This is the part where you have to, you have to close into the target. Wow, you're right. Assassin of Shinyuki, the moon's so bright and the city's bursting with life. All this view needs is a stiff drink. What do you say, master? Can't you join me for one? A little liquor never hurt anyone, right? Don't worry, no one has to know. Come on. Yes, someone will find out, and the answer is no. I said, no! This was our moment to bond well with the boy. I guess we can't. What she said, no item was worth her salt of risking her reputation over underage drinking and smoking. I wasn't asking you. No fear, I'm getting real bad case of FOMO. What does FOMO mean? Give me a second. that young man, that younglings lingo is something meaning. FOMO, anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere, often aroused posts seen on a social media website. Are you serious? Are you serious? I've never heard of that word. Fear of missing out. You know what? Now that I think about it. Now that I think about it, I'm a nerd. What am I expecting? Yeah. Good one, me. That's a non-nerd lingo. That's why I don't know what it means. Obviously. We're here. I wonder what we run into. By the way, speaking of that, you're probably gone already, Liuda, but I was planning on playing Destiny at one point. Because people play it. And I don't believe it's good, but it might be. There's always hope. And we're here. I wonder what we run into next. Oh, now we can talk. No, we can't talk about this. Damn, I should have known. All the stairways on the floor are blocked off. Can we just punch through it? Now let's see that little dragon god. I mean, that mechanical dragon god has people under command, right? That's right, I guess that technically makes them princesses too. That's the part I don't get it. Why would they just start working for her all of a sudden? Brainwashing? Come on, dude. Do you know something, Elizabeth? I guess being the ruler of Akura Castle still isn't good enough for me to include. Oh, you're still here? Oh, wow. I'm very sorry about this. I'm very sorry to hear this. God, I like bashing against my own content. Dude, I like making fun of myself. It's good. It's good times. But yeah, I wanted to play this and then see what this all is about. It will probably be mediocre. If it's controversial, don't take it, you know. It's always gonna be like the middle path if you're rational enough. Because there are just things people like, things that I don't like, which are personal, but at the same time, objectively, there are common things in there. Common upside and downsides. Who knows if this is true though? I have no idea. But I will not play this after. I will play this after Halloween, perhaps, after I'm done with Fire Emblem. I really Maybe this is gonna be no. I need Saturday to be a medieval. I have to finally play this game again. Gotta play some medieval, you know. It's been a while. I suppose you may technically be a ruler, but aren't you forgetting something important? Camilla? This is the older self. This is, by the way, Elizabeth Bathory. Just the older version, so it's really confusing as to why she's not the ruler here. But hey, for one thing, this is Castle Chestia. Setya? We never asked you to drop your castle onto ours. What? So what? I'm still going to take back my tower. Please give her back the Meiji castle. Please. Well, I suppose you do have an obligation to repair the singularity. More importantly, it's clear we don't accomplish anything like this. Very well, let us do better. Huh. Do you have something to say to me, my younger self, see? Why are you obeying Mikaeli-chan? Because I fought her and I lost. She's absurdly strong. That and I suppose our interests align somewhat. I'm rather busy indulging my hobbies. Allowing her to roll over Setya simply seems sensible. So that's exactly what I decided to do. Wait, you're saying the mechanical me is better than us? I mean, regular me, even though I grew up here? I grew up here? So, sad demon story, yes. There are some sad times happening in Demon Slayer. Correct. The mechanical you is an impartial, ethical, and ruthless. She never lets personal feelings interfere, no matter who she may be. So you? She's more than qualified to stand above all. Plus, she doesn't suffer from chronic headaches like you do. And since she's me, I barely feel as though I'm obeying her at all. Which is something I cannot say for the real you. I've been taking my job seriously lately, you know? You know that lately part makes it sound like you're feeling a little guilty, LL. You are absent-minded and I'm stable. Ouchie. A few more years and you would have made a fine vampire, just as the legend said. But instead you ended up becoming a dragon of all things. Thanks to the blood you got from that real monster, you've become something far removed from the innocent myths told about you. I'm not so sure what's about that different dimension thing about her being a dragon. So I'm supposed to believe those are the same people? Yes. Believe me if I say there are a lot more same people out there that are not looking like the same people. There's a lot of things happening FGO that are interesting at the very least. Then again, perhaps I was never quite the same as you to begin with. Well, no matter. At any rate, if you wish to ascend beyond this point, you will need to defeat me first. Be warned, my torture instruments are honed and ready. How much blood are you prepared to shed? Oh yeah, we do know that the Iron Maiden never existed. So I have no idea what's with Elizabeth Bathory and the Iron Maiden, which is her MP. MP meaning her ultimate attack. So I have no idea. But I hear that the Iron Maiden was never a thing. If you're going to stand in my way as a woman of Castle Setya rather than a vampire, then I screw you right in the yard. Really, LL? You okay with torture? Even on people you like? I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Torture is just a part of who I am. Like a dragon who doesn't breathe fire is just an overgrown lizard, right? Who needs that kind of nonsense? True. Big true. I can stand behind that. If you don't breathe fire as a dragon, you're just a big lizard. I mean, Yeah. There's nothing against it to say. Totally agreed, but gonna watch some Noam Chomsky. What is Noam Chomsky? Bye, Weedy. Hope you're having a good time. This was not more like I'm playing a lot of games that are not really your taste, so I don't expect you to stay that long. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it, man. Good that you're still fine, man. So I torture people I like and people I hate. That's just my style and it's never going to change. Ah, I see. So you act like everyone's fun and games, but you're actually quite earnest at heart, huh, El? But never mind that, for my part, I'm not really into the whole bloodshed thing. I hate painful stuff. Can't even sit through a horror movie. No, that's something. No, that's something. No, that's something that is, you know, that is so relatable. I can't stand through watching a horror movie either. We have kinship, friends. We have kinship. Oh, by the way, what's more scary, Fear 1 or Fear 2? I always feel like Fear 2 is more polished, but Fear 1 has the more you know, is not as action themed as Fear 2. Fear 2 is a lot more action themed. Truth to be told, let's go, you know, let's go really hype for everything, and then it has those moments where it's really dark. I'm not sure what's worse to play through. You know, at the very least, I know that Cry of Fear is gonna be awful for me. So master, keep me safe, Kuda, please. I'm counting on. What does Kuda mean? Pretty please? Or please, please? Are you quite dumb? Then let's begin, you two problem children. Try and do something for yourselves for once instead of always depending on the master of Shaldia. The master of Shaldia, that's me. Oh. The summoning has been reset. No, not the summoning. The thing has been reset. We talked so much just for this thing to reset on me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Did I not finish the dailies? I feel bad if I didn't. So. Oh, I read too much. I read too much and didn't finish it. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. Happens to me every time. That's fine by me. So. If I have to say something about this whole thing is funny. You know, you might not hear it from my deadpan voice, but it is quite, you know, fun to read through because there's just interesting things happening. That's all I can say. That's what I feel. So at the very least, you know, ooh, something of a yeah, boy, there's stuff happening. That's not serious because I don't know. I have it that I can't really play through serious stuff too much. You need some downtime. You can't be serious all the time. You're gonna break your bones over that. And how not breaking your bone. You're gonna give me a second. You're gonna cut yourself on how edgy everything is turning out to be. That's the right one. Good job, me. I'm so proud of myself. Anyways, yeah, you gotta cut yourself on the edge and the seriousness of stories if they are just continuously try-harding. So it's nice to have something chill and some nonsensical. You know, it's fine to have. Oh yeah, speaking of, I can finally talk about the Mixer and Twitch thing. Or whether I would ever change to that thing. So, there's a whole different viewpoint when you're a small streamer like me. An almost non-existent streamer like me. It's that, you know, it looks like it's good. It looks like that's good that they poach people to Mixer, giving more competition to Twitch. You know, with those viewers joining their side, and the viewers might pan over and go to other streams, but in a whole arcing theme, it's just gonna be a whole lot of viewers. It's a really bad case of probably only 10% will wander off to other channels and watch them, while most of them will watch their favorite streamer because they changed the side and they want to watch him again and they want to support him, which is fine. But yeah, I don't think it's a good natural growth. It's not, not gonna have a good natural growth as a small streamer on that side, because a lot of those people are, or a lot of the people are either still from Twitch, who are slowly getting into Mixer, or they're gonna go back to Twitch, or they are just people only watching, you know, that one people that the people that the you know, that those guys took away, which is not gonna help you at all. It's just gonna stay the same. I would say, at the very least, it's gonna change a little bit. I would say, it's not gonna be a total. It's not gonna be a total. You won't get any viewers at all. They are just gonna leave. No, it's gonna give us. This is gonna give a little bit for the smaller ones. They're gonna get a little bit of a boost, but I wouldn't say too much. And you know, that's where we part. You have to still build it from scratch. I think at the very least, since Mixer is still small, if it grows into a bigger site, at the very least you can get the natively people into your stream that, you know, start watching or start going to those outside of the norm of Ninja and Shroud and the Destiny streamer. I would say at the very least. You know, if it grows big enough, then I would say it would be it would be worth a shot. But not, you would not change because of them. It would just stay the same. A lot of people watch the bigger streamers, some just pedal over. I mean, if there are not many streamers streaming the same game, then it could work, potentially work. For example, Shroud, or for example Ninja playing a lot of Fortnite. You just get a bunch of Fortnite streamers, and if they need more content, they just watch the other ones. It can work like that. It can work like that. So yeah. Poor gamer streamer. It's a good one. It's a good one. I don't have to talk, you know, spell it out there. The other side that's been on my side more than anything is DL Live, which is right now, it's just like a mobile streaming thing. I don't see that many, you know, games. I just see real life, which is, I guess, fine. Thing was made more for mobile, but this thing is more interesting for me because they poached the right person through it. I don't care for Shroud. He's a nice guy, don't get me wrong, but I don't watch his stuff too much. And I don't watch Ninja at all. I don't even know what Destiny is. I've never consumed any Destiny, only reviews of Destiny I consumed. So yeah, that's that. No idea of that. So all those three, and even on 2, they all are first-person shooter streamers, FPS shooter streamers. So Mixer, what it tries to do is giving it a niche over other streams, other sites, which is a really smart move, honestly. But at the same time, it will affect us, or probably affect us negatively. But first things first, yeah. DL Live got poached one person that interests me a lot. Not PewDiePie, by the way. Another person. I wanna know what happens there. My internet's back. Hey Nap. I thought you were gone because you know, you never stay. Even if you ask for FGO, when I do it, you never hear. Anyways, this is the one time I can actually complain about it. Open on stream too, and do what you want. At the end, I say this, by the way, don't take me serious when I go on complain. The thing that you don't take seriously the most is when I complain about topics where I not talk extensively about it. If I talk about topics and I complain about this a lot, like a 30-minute rant, then I take it seriously, but it's like a 5 seconds, oh boy, why don't you watch me? That's just, no need. I'm just saying nonsense. I truly just saying nonsense. Trust me. So, anyways. Yeah. I would like to see how DL Live is going, because I think it's better. I think it's better because it's not run by Microsoft. Hands down, I hate Microsoft for Windows 10. I will always resent them for the rest of my life for Windows 10 and Xbox Live. I will resent them for the rest of my life. For that two things. Ruin Fable for me. And other games. A lot of other games. Dark Souls also. Ruined Dark Souls for me. Ruined Fable for me. Fable 3. Honestly, I enjoyed Fable 3. But I was an idiot back then, okay? But anyways. Ruined a lot of games, and Microsoft Windows 10 almost ruined my PC. So yeah, a little bit of resentment over the whole company, because they like to implement stuff in their systems which no one wants, and that's why everything crashes, because they don't test it. There are so many systems out there, it doesn't honestly matter. You can't really test it out, but at the same time I would say, I don't care. Don't add them in. Just don't add them in. Easy. God, I could do that. So what's the weakness of alter egos again? I forgot. My internet, I'm here for FGO. Alright, man, my internet just imploded. Alright. Oh, I did say something about the story, so I will repeat it for you. I think I said that I can listen to FGO story if it's always serious. So I like those Dead Heat Summer Race, for example. I like that one. I like this one too, because it's just, you know, funny and goofy. It's just all over the place, which I appreciate, because you know, usually when you go through pseudo singularities or normal singularities, everything is starting off pretty nice and then it goes really dark really quick. Everything is really serious and your life depends on it. No, that's a nice change. Not saying that the fact that sadly I did predict a joke, I did predict a flat joke, and that's not good. Whenever I predict a joke, that's not good. That's not good writing. Hands down. That's something you have to work on. People are shouting in front. Give me a second, I will respond. I forgot what's weak against an alter ego, so I'm just running in with 2 Zerkers dying to it, probably. So, I don't like Hime's dialogue, it's disgusting. I somewhat agree. I know, you know what? This is a funny statement. A really funny statement. Okay. A little story, you know, Stir watched the YouTuber, he reviewed a game called Go Go Nippon. It's a visual novel that tells you a lot about Japan. This thing is throwing you with information. That is throwing you with information you can't possibly remember, and also unnecessary ones. And then there's a romance plot, and there a side romance plot. But anyways, there are 86 achievements. Oh boy. Anyways, it's not too great. It's decent, but it's just a lot of text. It's a lot of learning about Japan, which is, I can appreciate Hime, Okasabe Hime, if she's just trying to teach me stuff. I can totally respect that. If they made it so she teaches you some of those phrases, some of the more hip phrases that the youngsters say in the Japanese world, then, you know, I could dig it. But, you know, it's just gonna be you throw in random Japanese words and then say the translation right next to it, which is already, you know, from a story perspective, awful. You would never say stuff like that. And second, it's not gonna teach you that much. You're not gonna remember that. Now, I would like to see some sort of educational little thing happening. It's probably not gonna be for all of the people, but at the very least, if you mingle with the context of this thing, you might as well just go full throttle. You just go full throttle and teach me a lesson. That's all I have for that. And yeah. Oh yeah, I'm too much talking. So it's still naive and makes me sick. Slash LL. No, go for it. I knew you Wakaru understand. Now then, you're wide open. Oh boy. We did it. Oh yeah. clap to make a better team than I thought. Huh? It's not like that. It just got a little caught up in the moment, is all. Don't think you've gotten away with this, you little brats. Oh boy, okay. What a sorry sight you made my comrade. Comrade. Oh, if it isn't Night Bride, I see you have elected to poke your head inside. Night Bride? This rhymes. Ah, okay, we're gonna skip all of hers. A garden girl whose true name I cannot divulge because of reasons. Hey, Wu Zetian, the assassin of the Nightless City, whose story I really hated. So yeah, hey Knight, what up, dude? What the hell is up with that, I mean, evil little girl. Yes. No, you don't have to talk to her. Don't talk to her. I bet we do. There's just something flash about you that makes my punch fist all itchy. Yeah. That's why we side with the bro on the right, you know? If you have to decide whether you go with the genie or with the pretty princess, you go right on a carpet with the pretty genie. See? He understands me. He understands me. Yeah. So, yeah, everyone is about torture, eh? Thank you, Night Bride. I'm glad you accept your help. Goodbye, then, princess. I don't know what it is you're up to, but do your worst, pitiful foe it will be. At any rate, I implore you to be careful as well, Master of Shalia. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I guess I'm something of a busybody as well. No! God, this thing's always falling down. Just a second. I plastered it on my wall now with 3 types of different, tape, and it's still not sticking. It's unbelievable. It's weak, It's weak, and I don't appreciate it being weak. It makes me angry. I just want to punch a wall through my hole. So. If you mess up something, you mess up completely. Go full throttle. Like I said, full throttle. So I could finally talk about the story, by the way. What I thought about the Musashi story. I should totally talk about that. I don't know if I would make this concise in the video or just talk about it now, but I'm lazy, so I'll probably just talk about it now. You still don't trust me, do you, Master? Huh. We've run into a string of less than trustworthy servants this year, so... Not to mention you haven't given us any reason why we should... Yeah, you lied to me. And I ride on his back instead, bro. He's a better back, He's a trustworthy back. How I measure this? I have no idea. Don't question me, stupids. He has a trustworthy back. That said, at least we have a common goal. Besides, it now seems safe to assume that Mecha Ali is the source of the singularity here. Right? So come on, Master, hurry up and trust me already before I curse you. Was that supposed to be a joke? Cause it's not funny. Tamam once told me Osakabehemoth's curse is incredibly annoying. It's almost like water torture for you. What? Now that's something you don't want to talk about, huh? Well, I got hit a lot. I took a lot of damage. Possibly because I use, only rider servants. Let me retreat. Let me retreat and use something else instead. Oh yeah, foreigners were strong against alter egos, right? Yeah, something that's not out yet. Yeah, water torture for the nurse. Basically, it makes it so that you're much more likely to do things like bang your finger when you close your closed drawer. Dreadful, right? Oh, it's that type of... Oh. Oh, it's those type of curses, huh? I mean, fine. Just a second. I'm gonna get my big D team out. My try-hardened team. Try-harding. So. My back row should probably change. No. I think I'm fine. So like I already know about it, okay? Tamama does like to exaggerate, doesn't she? I'll have to send her a condescending text to tick her off something fierce later. Next up, the pyramid. Oh, we're just gonna leave it there, Dad? It may be a bit hard to scale since it's upside down, but I know you can do it. You can't scale up a pyramid upside down. It is impossible. My human baby fingers can't grab onto the ledges of those things and carrying my whole body. It's not possible. They have entrances. I mean, you know, pyramids, yeah? But they have entrances like this? No, right? My tiny baby fingers can't comprehend that. Oh, I'm not gonna touch that thing. I'm not gonna touch that thing. You stay right where you are. I'm just using someone else's instead. I will go out of my way to not use Wu Zetian. If I have to. If fate has it for me, then I will totally avoid this thing. So. Oh yeah, anyways. I think I lost a lot of focus because it's been you know, a week now, 2 weeks now, since you know the story came out, pretty much. So yeah, wait. Oh, I got support missiled. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, huh? So. Just gonna quickly do this. I would say, if I had to start with something, I would say this the pseudo singularity is a journey more than a story, which has its ups and downsides, obviously. You know, I would say that it is. Wait, did I finish before we continue and I just fumble everything over? We did finish the talk about we did finish the talk about the mixer and stuff and co, right? Yeah. I think you can end with I just look forward to the other side. That's it. I think that's fine enough. You don't need to know more. Looking forward to the other than that. Oh yeah, and by the way, if Mixer's gonna take a lot of FPS shooters into their streaming side, it's gonna give an up and downside, being that the upside is it's gonna make them easier to grow, because you know, if you want to search for FPS shooter streams, you're just gonna go to Mixer, but at the same time it's gonna be a downside for the people that are natively watching mixed things, variety streams and the likes. They are not gonna be as you know, as having a good time, because most of them will be ignored for the sake of, oh, they're not playing shooter games, I'm here for only the shooters and they're not here, so I'm leaving. Simple as that. You know, simple as that. And I feel like this is gonna be, if they continue to do it like that, this is gonna be, yeah, like I said, good and bad, but mostly I feel like it's bad, because if you make one site specific, searching for a specific thing, you can't have a variety of viewers on the other streaming sites anymore, because they all go to one site. You know what I mean? Oh, I just got overloaded and killed, I think. Give me a second. Oh yeah, I just got bamboozleronied. I couldn't prevent that anyways. So, yeah. This is my take. Before we start with the talk, I just want to make sure that we finish the talk and I'm not jumping over. So yeah, I feel like making it specialist is a smart company move, but not a really good one for the viewer base in general, and for a bunch of streamers that are more of a variety like me. I'm pretty much variety, and I would see a lot less growth in Mixer if it were be designed as a FPS shooter streamer side. I mean, obviously I can do everything there, but still I would get a lot less traffic, just because they're not searching for that over there. So another thing why even if I had the chance to change, I would probably not change. Just because of that. So. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But that's just a take on me. So, now that we got this out of the way, you know, if we finally got this out of the way, I can talk about the story. So, I was saying it feels like a journey, which is, yeah. I just gonna define what's the difference right now is, at least for this one, is the fact that if you look at the story, you have a setting, you have the people, you have chess pieces, which are the people. We have a conflict happening, stuff and so on. It also applies to the story in the pseudo singularity of Musashi, but in a lesser scale, so to speak. So what I realized is, again, they went back into the trope of having a bunch of characters, only a bunch of characters being introduced, and the rest is just the backseat. It's just like you would imagine this as a comedy show. You see the comedy show, you see a person, you see he does the joke, you see people in the background laughing, and then you see the opposition who's reacting to it. That's pretty much it for it. You have an initiator, you have a reactor, and then you have the crowd in the back, who's just more of a even less of a thing in those in those type of TV series or TV shows, but yeah, to a lesser degree, because let me explain this. It's to a lesser degree because they have an effect on what you think about this. For example, if a lot of people laugh, you are more inclined to laugh too. You're more inclined to be like, oh, that's a good one, yeah, because everyone is laughing. But this one is just a background. It's just like a background piece, but they are still human and they still act with you. So at the very least, you can say, a little bit more than pieces. A background pieces like a sofa or a lamp, but less than the laughing crowd in jokey sitcoms. I finally found the word, by the way. It took me a while to find sitcom as a word in my own head. Anyways, this doesn't mean that it's bad, but I feel like it's wasted potential again. I have to always reference Babylon. Babylon having a lot more set pieces, a lot more people involved, and you get to somewhat enjoy what's life there is. How's life there? Because people, you are actively acting with them. You're not next to them, reacting to it. You're actively acting with them, and trying to figure out what their problem is and all of that. This is one thing I really like about Babylon, which we didn't do, but it's not too bad for this case, because it is more focused on, not really on the master himself. It's more focused on the person who you're following, Musashi. It's all about that person, which is, in that case, it's a good form of choice. If you have too many people and you wanna focus on one person, it's just gonna dilute it. It's just gonna be like, oh, this is just one of many people, I don't. This is just, come on. But if you concentrate it on a single person, just make a set pieces so it at least feels alive, and you interact with them a little bit, meaning that you meet people, and if you go on a journey, you pretty much sometimes interact with people, but you usually just journeying on, going for an adventure. The travel is the best in. How do you say this again? The journey is the goal, not the goal itself. I don't know how the fancy saying is, but that's pretty much it. You don't go for the goal, you go for the journey itself, and you sort of get to experience this in the pseudo singularity, which is nice. They really did it well. Although I do have to say, I enjoyed it, I hated it, and then I enjoyed it again, because there's a classic problem of show don't tell, which is something that they really can't prevent in this game, because it is it is some sort of visual novel, but it is overall lot of text. All goes through text. But one of the other issues I have is that they just explain a lot. They just go on about how evil a person is, or how they thought what the evil guy was planning, or how the evil guy was planning it, even though we can see it on two viewpoints. One of the main character's viewpoint, or in this case the side character, the Deutergerist. Boy, that's a fancy word. And yeah, and one is of the view of the, you know, of the cameraman viewing over the enemies. So pretty much a non-existent person who's just here to record what they're saying. So we get sometimes in this Singularity, we get cases where we hear it twice, pretty much, for what they are planning. I'm planning to kill the whole world, for example, and you hear it twice, because the characters that we are with didn't get it yet. They didn't get the memo. So yeah, that is what I didn't like, because it dragged on. They don't really have the ability. I think this is one of the downsides in general, is that they don't have really the ability to keep a person interested in the story, like the whole writing. Even in Babylon, it was a little bit of a problem that it was nice to see. This was what I liked, but at the same time it was slow. So in the beginning, when you get introduced to all of this, it just feels really slow. That you get to meet everyone and get to see what life is, and how they explain it at the very least. Not see, but explain. And all of that. It is really, really slow in the beginning. Like they don't kick it off well. And then the middle part is always iffy. But it's fine usually. Yeah, in this one it was something. The thing that I can note, if you need a reference and you play the game, it's gotta be the one where they talk about how strong Miyamoto Musashi is and Shoten Dojin. How they killed the 10,000 people, which was like, oh, we obviously know this already. We obviously know those are strong servants, so we don't need to see, we don't need to hear about this. We just need to hear we just need to hear confirmation, like, comment, Blitz news, 10k people died, and then you can just show it instead. You can see that it takes a little bit of effort to graphically paint, you know, graffiti, color, bleeding, death, and menacing destruction. You know, sadness and tears that everyone's dead. It does take some to visually make this, but it would be much better than to explain it, because it just drags on. It just drags on how she just repels an attack and then kills one guy in one hit, and you know, Coach Shoten comes in and kills everyone with wine. Pretty much TLDR. You don't need to know that much more. But yeah, it's just wasted potential of making visuals for it. I don't know why they didn't do it. Possibly because it's something you usually don't do. I have no idea. But it would have been a lot better. Yeah. Again, although this is not a thing you can say bad about this game, I just feel it is, you know, again, it's wasted that we have set pieces more than people, because you move one place to another, there are people there, and they're just there, not even really feeling alive, because it was the same thing as in Agatha, which was also riddled with people that are there and do actions rather than living. There's a slight difference between actions and people that are alive. If you do something, if you lift a chair, you have an action. But if you lift a chair because, you know, the cat's tail was under the stool, under one piece, and you wanna help that cat and relieve the pain, and then treat it later on, that's, you know, it is a set of actions, but it also shows emotion, intent or motivation, character a little bit, you know. This is what I mean. It just doesn't feel alive at all. Which is, you know, sadly I have to say that I didn't like it. But, you know, in the context it is good, but I just don't like it. Personal preference. And you know, the sidekick character that we get introduced to in the Pseudo Singularity, who is just a little kid, Ayaya, and her little brother. I don't know how to define it other than that. Ayaya and her little brother. That's all you need to know, honestly. It just feels like it's trying to pen to the awe effect, to the oh how cute, you know. What a cute little being effect. Because she just does Ayaya things. So yeah, I don't, you know, it is really tough to write a story around children, because what actions can they do other than selfish actions or actions that only children would do in general? You can't really write it well. So this character doesn't feel too you know, too complex. It's just as a child that gives you an awe moment. It's fine to have, but wasn't really necessary. We could have lived through everything without her too. The whole story would have been the same without her. Honestly, sadly, I gotta say, it does give a little bit more. I do give them a little more credit because they do go more in depth with her, but not really with her, but with the aftermath of this whole thing. They do go more in depth, which I really like. But you know, that's all I can give, honestly, because most of the time it's just gonna be, oh, it's just a little child you have to protect because you don't want them to die, you know. If it's hitting me in the feels, that's the only thing sometimes. So I thought Neb was reacting to anything already. Sadly, well, maybe he's listening to all of this just to give his thoughts about the pseudo singularity. I just call it I'll just call it Musashi. The Musashi single. Nah, this takes even longer. Give me a second. Shimoza. I forgot the name, okay? Honestly, I feel like a lot of writers don't understand how children actually think and that kids actually have different personalities. Yeah. Glad for you to jump in, honestly. Surprised. Yeah, it is, like I said, it is tough to write a kids, because you're right that they can have more. They can have more than just, you know, being innocent. They can have way more than that. Trust me. I've been binge reading a little thing for a while. Little manga. It was about explaining this doesn't even make sense on this context here, so we leave it at that. But I did read it, and it was, even though it was not all about that child, it still had a lot more personality, a lot more like, oh, this is how a child would really react to the situation that just happened. Like, you know, it felt alive, and it makes sense. It is a cliched thing that would happen to a child, but it still makes it you know, that they made it that to begin with was nice. So you don't need to know the context, by the way. Just know that I just had to reference it somewhere or another, for some reason. So many kids and stories, the personalities are just child. Yeah, literally just child. Literally just, I'm a child. Please hug me, I'm cute. And you know, that's I wanted to say fine, but there's a fine line between fine and just, you know, lazy. But can't really blame them for being lazy, because at the same time, what they, like I said, what the aforementioned, what they did with their child, around the child, was amazing, which was something, wow, impressive, gotta say. So since you don't know the story, I just give context to you. Like, now I can give the context since it matters for this case. So this child, this Ayaya child, Shimoza Ayaya child, she's throughout the whole journey with us and with a certain grandpa, who's not really old, but you know, he's calling himself grandpa. But the problem we are facing was not the battle itself or the aftermath of the battle, where everything is destroyed and they have to rebuild it. The problem lied within the fact that what they do once, what will the children do? Because servants that are summoned into a world without a master can't stay there. Give that, you know, that's an important piece to note. So unless you're with this guy, you know, with the main character, you can't really stay in a world. And the grandfather, who was tending to the children the whole time, was fearing what would happen if, you know, he were to leave, because he was a servant. He couldn't just stay there. He had to leave. He was summoned from an unknown force, so he had to leave at one point until something got resolved. And you know, he was caring for this, and you go throughout the story, you realize that he started building a hut or repairing the hut. He's starting, you know, growing some you know, veggies and stuff, veggies and food, caring for it all, giving them a little bit of pocket money too, in case that inevitable would happen, that they would be ready for the life, which is really nice. I really have to compliment that. I don't know, maybe it gets me into the feels because, oh boy, you know, it's a feel moment, but it does give more of a, you know, gives you more of a, you know, human side to servants too, because, oh dang, you're right. What happens after we're gone? You know, the world is destroyed. We have to leave the world because it's not our real time. We have to leave to our normal world. And then there's the child without parents because they possibly died, and they are dead, and they have nothing left. It is nice, but you know, I still have to say it is around. Like I said, this is the reason why I said around the child. So this is a plot device to make this even happen to begin with. So it's not gonna develop any character personality for the children, for Ayaya Kid, but at the very least, it, you know, gives her a reason to be there, which is nice. I clap you for that. Anyways, what else could I say? I don't know if Nep's here at all. I wanted to say this all so he could listen to what I have in mind. I don't know if I'm gonna make this a video. I had this like one day I woke up and my idea of a video was to make an how to use. This is Fire Emblem, by the way. How to use Arthur in Fire Emblem Conquest. How to use this guy in Fire Emblem Conquest the best. I just wanted to do a guide. I wanted to make a video about this. How he's not bad. Not how bad he is, or more like how you can use him the best in a situation if you want to use him. And not in the case where you go out of your way to make him better, like I do with Soleil. Biasedly so. Never mind, it's biasedly so. I go out of my way to make Soleil really, really good. I mean, I even chose my secondary character based on what would happen the best, Spearmaster, which doesn't work for a magic-oriented unit like Darren, you know. I go out of my way, but I had a couple of ideas. For Arthur, but you know, that would require me to go through the game and then look at every item you are able to get, and the most affordable way, because overall you don't want to spend too much on Arthur. You don't want to spend a lot on this guy. You want to spend the least amount possible. So it's probably gonna be one heart or one partner seal and one master seal. Is all you can offer up to him, and then he has to make do with that. Yeah, I had a one grand big brain idea of how to use Arthur the best, but I don't know if this was ever made, and I will probably never do this because I'm a lazy man. I'm super lazy. I have great ideas, but those out of the way. Because I never have the energy to do that. Sometimes I just don't like myself for being like that. Impossible, man. Impossible. Disgusting. Anyways, just wanted to say it really quick. I don't know if this was ever made. So I might just took the idea of someone from my head, from someone else's head, for telepathy or something, because I don't watch Fire Emblem content. Let's make that clear. I don't watch Fire Emblem content outside of Fire Emblem Three Houses, so I know how good this game is. No idea about the rest, what they do, what they think. I like up until I started playing Fire Emblem Three Houses and then got introduced to more elitist Fire Emblem YouTubers. I didn't even know what tier lists were for Fire Emblem. I thought everything is good. You know, as long as you put except the old people and advanced classes. I thought always the rule is advanced classes no good and old people really bad. But then I got introduced to the, oh boy, you know, there's one guy in Fire Emblem 6 who's really good, you know, the mage. And Urk is freaking awful, and Nino comes too late. And then I say, yeah, makes sense, true. For the true, you know, lol W. True. Stuff like that. And then we still have to stay here, by the way. I just wanted to check. But anyways, back to the story. If anyone ever made a video about what I think about stuff, I'm just talking about everything at once. So many times that they probably can't do, you know, a concise video. If I ever said something that makes sense, that is. But anyways. So we have established so far that, you know, journey not story, not many people are talked about, no good for me. Concised and concentrated into few people, good. A child, not good. Story about child, around child, good. And talking about things instead of showing them, no good. Really bad. A no-go. A boring no-go. If you make something that's visually represented, you don't tell, you show. It's boring. I know people fly and lose blood. I want to see it. I want to see a visual representation of this. I'm not sitting there with my, you know, with my legs crossed and like, ooh, I gonna read how this was. Man, my mind is already full of imagining things. Okay? I don't need to imagine more things. Alright. Outside of that, I think so far the story would have been, like I mentioned, good, bad, good. They have the problem of not being consistent. Because they have to stretch out the story, you know? It is like Fallout 76. You have... No. I shouldn't have said Fallout 76. It has zero good play. It has zero amount of good gameplay. And zero amount of story with 80% grinding. 80 hours of grinding. For no good fun. Yeah, Fallout 76 is probably not going to be a good comparison. Something like Final Fantasy, for example. Final Fantasy, you play the video game, you feel like a boss, and then you have to grind. It comes to a screeching halt as soon as you realize, oh boy, my dark mage is not leveled up, and my red mage doesn't know any spells because red mages are bad. But hey, I like red mages. I like blue mages more though. Anyways, yeah, this is the thing with stretching out content. I would rather have content that is, you know, closer together, neatly done, and it's not boring than, you know, good and bad stuff in between. That I don't like. I don't like at all. Yeah. Give me a second. An idea: I'm working for Arthas to forge him a bronze X+1 or greater to patch up his hit and low dodge by leveling him. He's good for me prepared with Selena, but my greatest issue with him is that he promoted him at level 10, but it didn't actually help him. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you guys think about early promotions in Conquest. I would say never early promote in Conquest. It is like you get enough experience for everything. I'm not sure unless you wanna, I don't know. I never feel, I don't like, I like working and getting numbers up. I like numbers going up a lot. So I feel like getting less numbers go up makes me feel really sad. With the most stupidest words explained. But pretty much I never pre-promote. I never early promote, I mean, from level 10 onwards, because I don't feel like it's that great. Because this game is more of a stat fight than everything. The Conquest has the worst stat fight in the whole game. You fight constantly. Every single chapter you have to fight for stats, which is awful. What I had an idea for Arthur is, now, you know, don't make a video about this, but Arthur is potentially a really good sniper. Certain blow gets rid of his shaky hit rate, and you know, he also uses bows now, so doesn't really matter that much. Sniper come with a plus 10 or with a 10% crit rate, which complements his, you know, his other ability, clumsy or unlucky. And he also doesn't take too much crit damage because he's always sniping, melee targets that are not fighting back, potentially, or most of the time. And also, you know, you can crit with bows better. Berserker has the iffy chance of missing all the time. It is also a frontline unit. Arthur is potentially be an amazing frontline unit with a decent amount of defense, a decent amount of skill, a decent amount of strength. Like he's a straight up physical frontline unit. But you technically can't survive multiple rounds with him if he gets critted, which is always a risk you take. So rather than making him a frontline unit, you make him a long range unit that might have to survive only one encounter because he can't fight back. That's what I would say. It's the best. Gets rid of his shaky rates, makes work of his crit rate. And how do you get sniper? Mozu. No, not Mozu really. You have to pretty much make a Kurin and do it for him, sadly. But yeah, I just realized that's not really that great. I thought Mozu would inherit that, but she inherits something else instead, right? She inherits... No, wait, does she inherit? Wait, what does she inherit? She has Archer as a secondary class, right? Yeah, she has Archer as a secondary class, never mind. I'm right. She doesn't inherit Villager, but she does inherit Archer. Yeah, so that is the minimum amount of requirement for him to be an Archer. It will not make, it will not make use of his high defense growth, but at the very least it makes use of his high skill, high strength, high HP too, and his crit, his innate higher crit chance. Alternatively, you can just switch into the class just to go and nab the certain blow, go back. If you wanted him to hit more consistently, just go Quixotic too. Quixotic is pretty nice, but this one is something no one can inherit, so that would require Kurin. That would require Kurin, and that would be pretty painful. So how much do we need? Oh yeah. So now that we're done with Arthur, let's go back to the story I always like to avoid, because I'm a boy who likes to talk nonsense all the time. Here, just want to make sure that the pumpkin mage is only here. Yeah. So I would say the villains in the story. God, I'm just talking non-stop, huh? Just starting. After I stopped, just starting talking about something different. Anyways, the villains in the story are mostly fine. The one sad thing I have to say is that I don't like if you talk about villains and they don't have any motivation other than being I serve the boy up above me. I serve Fred, who wants to destroy the whole world, but you don't know this yet. I don't like that too much. For the context of the story it works, but I don't like this as a way to say that, oh boy, they can't do nothing wrong. They don't get any development because they just serve. They just serve under a person, and that's it. No personal motivation. No none. It's just there, just to do some. I don't appreciate. So yeah. I'll give it another quick. So I have to go really quick soon. For a little bit. Just to replenish my energy and stuff. So eat food. So anyways, there's one guy though in the story that I have to say at least has a motivation, even though he's serving under someone. He has a motivation. It's pretty cool, and that's about it. The villains are villains. They do evil stuff, and that's it. Not really that interesting, honestly. If I had to make some sort of example in the FGO universe, it's Moriarty. Moriarty freaking overbrained, trying to kill the master so he couldn't save the world anymore. Moriarty went hell and above to make sure that his plans succeed, which failed by his own miscalculation. That he couldn't miscalculate. That he miscalculated one thing. That was deep as heck. Dude, that was lit and heck. Because, his plans were more not shown in the beginning. It was just like, oh, it's evil, so he's planning to destroy some, and you just want to prevent him from doing that. But later on, you realize, oh boy, he's doing something entirely different. I mean, it's still destroying, but it's destroying in another sense. You know, it's more like taking revenge, and taking care of the root of the problems instead of trying to cause problems. It's a really nice way. So I can't really say this to this one though, because the evil character is evil because everyone else was evil to him, and we have to show it again. Not a good thing. And tell it, not show it. Not a good thing. Doesn't work too well. Yeah, that's all. I think that's most of the stuff. Gameplay is what you see. Sometimes my thing about this gameplay. I don't like it. I hate it. No, I don't hate it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just I know how it works, so at the very least I can maneuver through it, but I don't really like it. I'm more of an active person, and I also have a personal preference of going into the fights myself. I don't want to be a person that's behind someone hiding and then saying, I'm gonna fight you now. Wait. Pumpkin enemies. Wait, we didn't finish the pumpkin enemies yet? Wait, oh yeah, Scarecrow is not pumpkin, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yeah, the Scarecrow wears a pumpkin, but he's not a pumpkin enemy. I got bamboozled by myself. Homunculi, so it's not this guy. It's good to see though. So I like how it looks. So yeah. Is there anything else I can add? Give me a second. I'm glad we get a free alter ego. Yeah, it's a good free alter ego for the other account too. What other thing I could say? The setting is nice. I wish you could do something in Japan that doesn't involve total destruction, or you can only see half of the screen. That is something I would like to have. Seeing Japan and not part of Japan that's destroyed. We've been in Japan for all the singularities for what? A destroyed world and darkness. Oh yeah, and by the way, I like edgy, but maybe not go too edgy. Because it was 2 times in a row. Agatha was also like this. Oh, women are now the strongest race, and they treat everyone really badly. And then you go to Shimoza, and Shimoza get treated also badly. Demons eating everyone and stuff like that. You don't want to go for the main common theme. You want to go for something different. So I think that's all I can say. Overall, even though I did say a lot of bad things, a lot of negative things, it is fine. It is fine. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, it's a journey, not a story. So I can critique it however I want, but the intent is completely different, which it did reach to me at the very end of the game, where I realized, oh yeah, yeah, this is actually good, because it is all about that one person, and that one person was really feeling alive, which is good. Well made. The person doing things that are human. Human. So I wanted to get it all off my chest. Alright, if this is after this is done, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be gone for 15 minutes. No, this is not the one that you need to read. Break. Wake. Enlarge the dong. And go out. Got out in style. I don't know if Nap is gonna be here, if Nap's gonna react at all. Purple, tell me if he reacted at all, because I pulled my heart out of this one. I like talking about that stuff, and he likes to talk about that stuff, possibly not as much as I do, because I annoy him, and I can totally agree to him I'm being annoying. So yeah, but if he reacts at all, tell me. Goodbye. Goodbye later. I guess he didn't report back. Oh, I'm back, by the way. Nap eternally gone. And me not knowing what pumpkins and skeletons the difference is. Oh boy. Yeah. I was eating good food. I'm energized. I don't sound like that, but I'm energized. So I feel good. Pop in my head. Well, that's all I have. By the way, just to jump into the topic right back. So since Purple didn't report anything, I suppose he's not there anymore. So all I can say is that, yeah, I guess I repeat myself. It's fine. I'm old. I don't even realize that I repeat myself. Not worry. Would not be the first time. So, oh boy. I don't think I have anything more to talk about. I'm pretty much talked out about topics at the very least. Oh, there is one I just remembered. It was the Trump speech that was on Twitter and trending. But I don't feel like people would like to listen to that. Oh, do already know it. That's all I have, yeah. Feels bad. Out of stories. And opinions. No, I'm always full of opinions, but you gotta initiate it first. No. Almost all of the disgrace looming over Castle Setje is due to Elizabeth's conduct in her later years. She was a mad Countess who bathed. This is something that I don't think happened a lot of times, but I do think it happens sometimes. That they go into explanatory mode in both the Chimosa. I don't think it was that apparent. If I don't remember it, I usually just said, well, probably didn't like it, and then moved on. Probably didn't, hate it. I mean, not like it. Oh, you finish it. You finish it. We couldn't defeat someone, no. Now he's gonna get hunting again. Man, what's wrong with this game? Why do we fall down to lose our progress? So let's see. Countess who bathed the blood of her young female subjects in a horrendous misguided attempt to retain her youth. A foolish woman, an ardent admirer of dubious witchcraft. An inhuman monster who brought destruction upon herself by preying upon the nobility in consequence of her own blind faith. Such disgrace is well beyond redemption. Expository end. She could have repented and become the greatest, most wonderful ruler of all time, but even that would have not been enough to atone for horrific crimes. But not me. I may be a new iteration of Elizabeth Bathory, but she and I are our own people. I am better Elizabeth Bathory than Elizabeth could ever hope to be. I'm the ideal Elizabeth Bathory that Elizabeth only wishes she could be. Oh boy. Please don't repeat yourself so much. When she was alive, the real Elizabeth went mad from fear of losing her beauty, but I will never age nor degrade. After all, I'm made of steel. Both my body and my mind will last forever. Viruses and getting hacked, if it's not good, the good steel, you're gonna rust. So rest assured, my faithful subjects, you no longer have anything to worry about. I declare here and now that I will unify Castle Setje's patchwork structure, preserve its dignity, and become the guardian that the people of this land deserve. From this moment forward, you will all fear and respect me accordingly. I am your iron ruler. I am both compassionate and merciful, but also have neither tears nor blood to shed. I am the steel demoness Mecha Eli-chan. Yeah. All I have to say is that, yes. We're way up here now. Even a servant would just be a sweat smear if they fell from here. I know my blood froze for a second when I slipped back there. As we finally made it, I hope I didn't, catch onto your back. That would have scared me the heck out. And probably would make a back really wet. I'm gonna say the N-word. What? I'm gonna ban you. Permaban. Block user. Reply. I can reply to you for some reason. No. So. Right click reply. That's a strange feature, but nice to have, I suppose. The know you. I know a lot froze and blah blah. These high attitudes are hell on my throat. I don't suppose you have any honey cough drops on you, do you, puppy? As a matter of fact, I'm old. I have old man medicine all the time. I have some honey if you... Wait, you have old medicine as well? You're turning into be a better friend than I was suspecting. You're gonna be more relatable than everyone in this whole Shaldia at this point. Thanks. You're welcome. I keep it on hand to feed my bats anyway, so do you really need to keep those bats around? Those are origami bats. Come on, dude. Not even real. Feels bad. It's inverted. Very inverted. It certainly is inverted, alright. And yeah, I thought we find Pharaoh laughs a lot being all... Did you think you would be unable to sit atop my throne merely because I was inverted? Yeah, that sounds about right. Glad it wasn't just me. No, you're right. You would totally sound like that, friend. Yes, no. I won't voice her. What? Who are you talking about? This little princess doesn't have a clue. Yeah, and this little princess doesn't know how to wear a lot of stuff. God. Yeah. Experience, yes, I would agree with that. Your mannerism is rather stilted. Now, what do you make of it, oh famous Cobra Queen? My name is Cleopatra. I have no association with cobras whatsoever. Huh? You're asking why there's a cobra next to me? He's not a cobra, he's gold. The golden cobra. An extra with green. The golden and green cobra. Better do you compliment a lady in the choice of accessories? Well, to answer your question, this is merely an illusion created by the Pharaoh fighting style. You might think of it as one who stands. And always gotten into the habit of voicing her. Don't give her that satisfaction. I see. What a pity. I would have liked... You have to do a lot for me to not voice your character. I like voicing things. And you have to do a lot for me to start hating you to the point of not voicing your words. I would have liked to showcase more traditional Egyptian posing, but I will be graceful and let you save face. Now then, as far as I can tell, this so-called princess is a fake. Ha ha ha. You can try and feign innocence all you like, but you cannot hide your fundamental lack of character. Aw. You know of what I speak, do you not, Master Shaldia? I do think she's a good kid at heart, though. I can hear your uncertainty here. May I ask something, Pharaoh Cleopatra? Points taken. Hey, why are you obeying Mekha-Ali-Chan, the Satyrs Pyramid Himeji caster? That is really a mouthful, isn't it? At any rate, aren't you its rightful ruler? Give me a second. The CPH. C. Supich. She's not. I am. Caster Satyr is the base of all of this, you know? That aside, I was going to ask the same thing. Why are you dancing to her tune, Cleopatra? Possibly it involves some little bit more of a round guy. Hold your tongue, you salamander. I may be the last of my line, but I'm still a pharaoh. I obey no other monarch. I hope I'm wrong. In this case, I'm merely doing what she tells me because for some reason I cannot seem to refuse. Oh, I get that. You've been there too. I've been there. You always find myself sticking with hopeless bosses, even when I know they're just spinning their wheels. You stay out of this, pig. The grown-ups are talking. Indeed, this is a matter of utmost importance. I am simply cooperating with her as part of a business arrangement. Mekha-Ali-Chan has some great architectural skills, abundance of training gear alone. Am I really right? Am I really right about what next happens? The abundance of training gear alone was most impressive. Treadmills, tanning booths, low-calorie gruel, fat-burning electroshock equipment. With facilities like that, I could finally bring back you know who's good looks. I'm only working for Mecha Edi-chan to make that precious. I knew I was right. I wish I was wrong. I wish I was wrong. Like, usually I'm wrong, and that's cool and all, because I'm not smart enough to think through and piece one to one together. I'm so disgusted by myself. How did I end up like that? How did I end up like that? What happened to the good old times? Oh, by the way, I'm gonna pull on the other account as well. Pulling on the other one. What do I get? Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull. What? Who's in focus, by the way? This is my little sister. Assassin of the Nightless City, Berserker's El Dorado, Assassin of Shinjuku. Yeah, I can pretty much pull. I can pretty much pull. Come on, guys. So. Ooh, is that a CE? That's a golden ring. So that's possibly Berserker El Dorado. Yeah, that's El Dorado. Yeah, I got her. Well, that's not something I was expecting, but sure. I got the... Wait, didn't I finish this? I'm not sure if I finished this. Was Agatha so bad I didn't finish it? It could be, honestly. I just realized it could be that I honestly didn't finish it because it was not good. Yeah, I didn't finish it. That's so me, man. That's so me. So I'm gonna put it again because, you know, getting Berserk of El Dorado is not gonna help me, you know. I'm one chapter away from catching up. Checkmate, more pulling. Yes, more pulling on the other account because I want the CEs. Is that so much to ask? I just want the CEs so I can farm better. I'm 3 days off already. I can need those, man. Oh, I got one. It's the 4-star one. Better than nothing. It's even the one with you know, you know, Gil. Buster card effectiveness and MP gain. Wait, that's the same thing already. Oh, no, never mind. Increases missile Ramuna. Nice, so I got the missile Ramuna one. Hey. Yes, it's asking for too much. Just wanting to see getting the servants instead. Like, at this point, I give up, man. You're right. I have to be careful before I get Okasa. But I like her now, so I won't get her. It's as simple as that. Because now she relates to me. Now I can relate to her more than anyone else. Because she has old man medicine with her. There was something else, but I forgot it. I said it before, but I guess, you know, tired is taking its toll on me at this point. She did do 2 things right for the story. But the story is predictable, which is really bad. The I can predict it type of predictable. Just a second. So, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stream, honestly. I try and go as far as I can, and then see if I can. We did stream for 3 hours already. Okay. I obviously know. I'm pretty sure. Like, obviously I knew it was all about, you know, the boy. I'm pretty sure Cleopatra doesn't actually want Caesar to suffer so. Kaiser! Fool! Alright, you are not a fan of cats, are you, Night Bride? I fail to understand how you can be so fine with snakes but helpless around cats, Night Bride. Huh. Alright. Hang on, I might be an empress, but I'm really not into torture. Yeah, you're the only one that's really not into torture. I'm surprised. You worked that out fast. So. I got a 4-star C. I got a 4-star C. That's all I need. She's honestly a really nice assassin support, but the problem with this assassin support is if you get this assassin support next to another assassin, it's just gonna stack up the problem. It's not gonna help the problem, Olivier. Let's see what she does anyways. 4 Gods of Divination Akuro. Increases further own defense, further increases own defense, increases own debuff, increases party critical damage. Oh. That's pretty nice. A 60%. Shiogami Manipulation. Gives a star rate up for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Reduces enemy defense and removes their buffs. Okay, never mind. I said I take everything back. Oh, you almost got it. Oh, she also increases Buster effectiveness if you charge her MP. With a 0.83 on a 2 arts hit, it's gonna take a long time, but she does have a 4 hit and a 5 hit on the extra attack. So I think overall, if she crits, she's gonna charge it decently fast. Yeah, she's fine. If I pull for her, I can. You know, at this point I can't fool myself. I probably pull for her as well at this point. Maybe she loses relatability if we go through the ranks. Who knows? That relatability is important to lose, man. Like, what the heck? What did you get, friend? Oh, it's just are you reading through things again? Tell me, it's either about one or the other. The one that, you know, one certain person, I'm all caught up now. With the Demon Slayer. Did you see it? Oh, my dear God, this is, yeah. I need a confirmation first. And then I can start talking about the story. Come on. Tell me, it's a Demon Slayer. Yeah, okay, good. First, rip Butterfly Lady. I expected her to survive. She sadly didn't. And second, this last chapter, it was really intense. The only thing I can say, it was really, really, really intense. I didn't expect it to end like that, honestly. Yo, she's sawing me. This tiny thing saws me. What? Final strip of Endless what? What happened to you guys? Unable to act. Well, I guess we win this one easily, huh? Boom. She's dead, dude. Dude, she's dead. Yeah. Mimi, sad boy, so many effing died, yeah. Demon Slayer I thought it was like more of a fun story, yeah. More of a good one. But damn, man. They've fallen over one after another really fast. I found the one with, I found the last chapter, the brothers were really, really sad. Bright! Patra? Miller? Threat, what a colossal failure. Oh no. Voicing you. Good one. If I had to guess, I'd say we shouldn't have chosen this battle for our first team up. What else could it be? Indeed, I was never even told ahead of time that we would be teaming up. Yeah. Jerk, idiot, dummy. Yeah, what she said. I feel much better now. Now come on, we're almost to my tower. Soon we have both our sanctuaries back. Yeah, that reminds me. Once we take back your tower, will you be able to get the magic castle off my castle? You see, I sort of don't really know why it even ended up here myself, so figures just cause you the castle slot doesn't mean you have a noble phantasm that could move it. I bet only Emperor heroic spirits can do that kind of thing. I mean, one Emperor just throws a lot of treasures. But yes, a certain one can do it. Oh well, we can figure out how to float it off later. Who knows, maybe we'll find another Holy Grail fragment lying around somewhere. It's not like a Holy Grail fragments are just scattered around lying about. Actually, the year before the last Halloween debacle, all began when Elizabeth found the Holy Grail fragment in France, so... Well, I guess I stand corrected. He's probably not gonna join us on the next chapter, I feel like. Sadly. Holy Grail, huh? Anyway, this tower place should be a lot easier to climb than the others. Let's go check it out, Master. I see. He likes to carry me, and I like him to carry me. Now I'm more pumped for the movie. Yeah, yeah. The brothers were sad. God, that was a big fears, man. Ay ay ay. This is this whole build up too. I have to say one funny thing though. One thing that amuses me a lot is the fact that the brother couldn't stop swearing. That's the only thing. I think it's the translations, but I think it's also in his nature that he just didn't stop swearing. I mean, it did matter at the very end, you know. It did matter in this context, but still, he couldn't stop it, man. He couldn't stop it. Still a sad thing. I thought the brother would survive. They're going home together, and then the other one can act like Sun Tsun, but damn, man, that's tough. There are 2 people left, by the way, that did fight, and we didn't see them yet. It's the pink-haired lady and the snake guy. So I have no idea what happens to them now. I'm scared to figure this one out. So yeah, you're probably the only one keeping me alive right now because I'm actually really tired. Too early, as a matter of fact. Too tired. Had a brown one when the guy went boom and killed his family. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was ready to sacrifice everything, because as you can see, to take down the main guy you have to sacrifice quite a lot. It's really tough though, gotta say. He had to do it. I mean, we see how strong he is now. God, if the second in commander already killed 2 people, now what would happen if the main boss goes in? I mean, he already killed all the younglings. Anakin, there are too many of the stormtroopers outside. What do we do? Zing. Order 66. Sorry. I just remember a rather British sounding young boy there. Anakin, what is supposed to do? So, that's all I remember. Because I was watching a random clip of the Order 66 from Star Wars, which is probably a really good moment. So I don't know why people say the 1, 2, 3 saga was bad. It was actually pretty decent. The Star Wars 1, 2, 3. I watched them first, like it was meant to be, and then watched the other ones last. But yeah, who knows what happens now. I still feel sad over the fact that the butterfly lady stuns us, and there will probably be a lot more people then. I don't know how this manga seemed to be ending really soon too, surprisingly enough. I mean, there can't be much happening anymore. It's just this one evil guy who wants to, you know, beat the sunlight. That's all. And after he's done with that, what happens? Oh, after he's defeated. I'm not sure if there's anything else happening. But yeah. Pumpkin. God, there's so many missions. Wait. Got him. Gee, I got him. I got this thing. Golden wings. Like chicken wings, but golden. MP strength plus 20%, MP gained by 5%. Let me tell you that much. 5% is nothing. 5% is literally nothing. But hey, now I have to work on my art assignment I haven't finished. Ah, man, I feel you, man. I'm also super lazy at times. But what you got a job? Yeah. But like I said, so if you're about to go, you're the only one that's keeping you awake right now. I'm actually super tired for some reason. I just wanted to stream and say, hey, I'm alive and stuff like that. So if you go, I'm going too. And if you stay, I would go. So, I mean, just for you, I can pull here a bunch of more times. Maybe we get another CE. CE. Anyone? Gaben. I'm gonna pull for this, pull for the other, pull for this again. No 5-star. Thanks. Gunder. Yo, you can stop giving me Gunders. I have so many of them. They're not even that great, honestly. I mean, at the very least, I can finish my Gunder now. Yeah, I have so many Gunders that I can finish the Gunder. Yeah, took them by the storm, friend. What does Gunder do? I have no idea. So what do you do? Quick effectiveness by 20%. You're barely doable. You're barely alright as a CE. That's really sad to say. Because then there's another CE who outperforms this thing. I think I have it LMB too at this point. Where is it? If not, then yeah, this thing. Quick cuts by 12%. It is 8% less, but in overall thing it doesn't matter too much. 20 and 12. Okay, 12 is pretty awful, but it increases MP gauge. I think this is a little better, especially for the first generation quick servant, base servants like not Hassan, because he can actually charge his MP, but others that are quick based. Some lancers can profit from this really well. Ku, for example, can profit from this extremely well. Now, Formuloli, give me CE. So, that's not a CE. God, that's an archer. That's David. David tells me to pull again. CE. Still feel lazy. Me too, man, me too. You and me both. That's an assassin. Well, golden assassin joke. So, oh, I didn't do my free summon yet. I can get my free summon stuff here. Wait, no, I did it already. Never, I did my free summon. No, I'm like, yeah. I did my free summon. Who am I kidding? Yeah, obviously I did it. So, now my luck is gone. Here, pull for this one. There we can stop. That's all, you know. Ooh, who could that be? Who? Hydra? Hey, I can finish my Hydra daggers. Was there something about Hydra daggers being finished? Dude, look at that, dude. Wait, where are they? Look at that, dude. Hydra daggers done. What do they do even? I don't even. Death success by 5%. That's pathetic. That's not even worth mentioning. 5% is less than 100%, which you obviously need to make death percent chance a thing. Like 5% is, the Hydra daggers are awful. I mean, I have a full set now at the very least. 10% is even worse than 5%. Because at the very least you can brag about not being completed. So that's why you're bad. Now you can't even say that anymore. Well. So I was aiming for a CE. We didn't get a CE. I don't have anything left. The only thing that's left is probably the exchange, like you said. Or I can totally just get this thing. For Pavati, who I don't have. I should totally... Should I buy this, huh? Do you feel like I should buy this thing before going off? for no reason outside of saying, you know, I wanna do this. Buy the clothes for the person that's not even here. Buy it, friend. Is what my inner mind tells me. So I'm gonna check. Yeah, I have bought both summoning tickets. Okay, no. I do have a bunch, but I should keep it. You're right. For the next thing we have to collect. So, sadly, I think this is one of the last days I have a chance for you know, Tomoe and or for a CE for this thing to grind. So since we don't have a CE for this to grind, I just gonna abuse my other account. That's what we have other accounts for. But what if you don't have her? You're right. Yeah, pretty much what will happen now is I'm probably gonna reread the story while I go through all of this, so we can unlock the best grinding knots. I'm really, you know, bummed out. God. Yeah. Sorry, lads. This is where I fall flat on my own. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm tired again. I was waking up because we were talking about opinions. Oh boy, those things rile me up. But hey. You guys go and have fun. Purple, finish your art assignment so you can do loots, man. Or stuff like that. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Thanks for staying. Yeah. Special mentions to Yoda and Nep, who managed to be here despite being A, half asleep, or B, you know, not even interested. Bye bye, yeah. You too, man, you too. See you in Discord. And yeah, the other one despite being non-interested. Boy. No energy. I went from no energy to full energy to no energy again. That's just me. That's just me. No full, no. What is this? Does it still have? No, I closed it up just in case. Alright, bye.